There we go. Hey, Takum, how you doing, buddy? It's another happy day in Spaceland. I've actually got my Redcon 1 hoodie on at the moment. It's a bit cool out my way. So we've got, this is going to continue on from a loaded game I was mucking around. This one's kind of, survival. Yeah, nice. So, give you a quick rundown on how Space Station Manager works. Obviously, you're managing space stations, kind of like the name says. So you start off with your own station. It's very basic. When I say basic, it's really basic. If you can do a few different settings. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. That sounds a bit cool out my way. And there obviously is a bit of a delay on the chat, but I'll answer your questions or any questions you might have as soon as they come up. So,
yeah, Buffy.
Oh hey, who have I got there in Discord?
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm actually streaming live. Hey, Shadow. I'm streaming live on Twitch and on Discord at the same time. Progressive. Anyway,
nice.
I'm telling Ball&Chain about how Space Station Manager works and the basic on how to.
I'll hop on and see the stream in a second when I hop off my phone and move on to my
Yeah,
PC.
Man. No problemo.
I'm just taking a little moment to lie down.
Right. Anyway, as I was saying, so this is your. Hang on. What I'll do? I'll jump to a space station. I've got a lot of space stations. I'll jump to one that's basic. This one. Right, okay, no, that's not space. That's not basic. Anyway, okay, so you start off with very basic stuff, like one solar panel, which is stage 1, and a few other bits and pieces. Very basic stuff. Over time, you'll make money. So ways to make money is through markets and through hotels. Nice and simple. You can buy and sell things through the markets, and we'll get to that. And what you do research. So as I said before, there's several ways you can start playing the game. One way is you can actually just set it so there's no research, and that's kind of like creative mode because it's easy to make money. So you can also make it unlimited cash, but it's easy to make money. You don't need it. Like as you can see, I'm getting on the top right hand screen. You can see my total cash and how many ticks per minute I'm getting. So it's about 25 million a tick, so it's pretty good. Down the bottom left, you can see that my game time says 21 hours. And then you've got the menu up here, which is just your settings for the game, bits and pieces. I like having dark mode, windowed, everything like that.
I'm sorry, everybody, if you hear someone hammering away.
Yeah, I can actually. Alright, so, and then we've got different camera modes. You can set up different camera modes, you can do things like that, but it's just quite simple. Right mouse, hold it down. You can move around, you can zoom in and out, and everything like that. So, when you first start off, you can choose where you want your first space station. So, any green dot is my station. So you can see I've got a few green dots around the. Oh, not these green dots. Solid green dots like this one's are stations. These little guys running around, these are little shuttles I've got running out to these stations out here. So there's a few out here. Actually, I'm jumping ahead. We'll get to that in a sec. So that's the solar system. So this is, our sun. This is our planetary bodies, etc. As you scroll out, you'll actually find other places. This is a ship, little shuttle. It's actually on its way back down to one of the stations down here. It's going to take like 17 hours to get there. It's crazy. Over here, what have we got? I think this one's Alpha Centauri. Yes, it is. So in Alpha Centauri, there are 2 bodies. So one is, I think this is like a red giant, and this one's a white dwarf. No, it's G-type star. That one's a K-type star. Alright, so, but I think this one's red in colour, so if I click on a station I've got here, whoa, bright as. Yeah, as you can see, it's actually got blasting rings coming out, which, as I said, the graphics on this game, unreal. Like you can zoom right in on your space stations and see every little tiny detail that's going on. And so you get these little ships flying around. They're actually customer ships. So that one's I call it a red star, or a red dwarf, or something like that, or something like that. It's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna blow up eventually or turn into a white star or something like that. But
what is it? Deep Space Red Dwarf?
yeah, Deep Space Red Dwarf. But that's Alpha Centauri. So go back out here. You can go to this other one, other space station. And yes, when you first start off, it zooms right in. So that's the white star, really, really bright. And that's this space station. There's a whole bunch of ships waiting to get in and get out. So I need to muck around with that one.
Vanilla Station.
Vanilla Station, yeah. This one's very basic. It's got, I think it's got some.
No, I'm calling it Vanilla Station because of the color of the star it's in an orbit around.
Oh, it's a very white star. You'll actually
Yeah,
hear.
it's vanilla.
You'll actually hear like little pops going on in the headset or your speakers, and that's like the little ships going in and out that are going to hyperspace or light speed, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Ball&Chain's actually saying it looks awesome, dude. This is nothing. I've seen some awesome stations being made. But anyway, that's Alpha Centauri. I think this one is. I think I've got one. Okay, that's Proxima Centauri. That's a red dwarf. And I do have shuttle. It's coming up from the surface right now. It's obviously gone down to pick up something. Hydrogen. That's my fuel supply for this particular station, I think. So if we zoom in on that, oh yeah, this is the good one. So, where is it? There it is. So that actually used to be a star, and it blew up a station I had there, and is now shrinking back down into, I guess, nothing, maybe a black hole. All this stuff happens over time.
Black Dwarf made me.
Maybe. Oh, I can't remember. Actually,
Let's hope it doesn't turn into a black hole.
well, it won't suck it in. I actually do. There is actually a black hole here. I'll show you that later on. But this one, because it doesn't emanate enough luminant light, I've got to have a lot more solar panels. And at the same time, I also have a hydrogen generator to try and keep this thing topped up. This one, it's just graphically. This looks sick. And there you can see Alpha Centauri in the background, the red giant and the white dwarf. I think they are red giants and white dwarfs.
I'm looking at the station, I'm thinking one of them ab rollers.
It's in ab roller. Right, we'll zoom back out. Okay, that's our solar system down there. That's Alpha Centauri up there. Keep going out. There's a few other ones. Actually, no, this is where the black hole was. So I've got a space station.
Ooh, it's a singularity now.
Yes, it's a singularity. So that's Jinxus.
That.
Oh, there we go.
Give me.
I can hear that in the background. But yeah, I think this one's a quasar. It kind of looks like a grenade. This space station. I've only just recently gotten the medium-sized cargo containers and stuff like that. We'll get to that one. But this one,
that is a singularity, and that's
singularity. Right, so that's
in reality, you wouldn't put a space station next to a singularity because the gravity waves and the electromagnetic energy coming from would fry anything.
That's how far away I am from that space station, from that star there. I'm a fair distance away. Yeah, the closer you get, the hotter it gets, and you just can't build there. I've built as close as I can, and there's a small moon here on the surface. It's got some rock, gold. Ooh, it's got gold. Copper, platinum, iron, titanium, graphite, aluminum. Nice, and I do have a small space station on the outside. So I think that's the moon there.
Even if you'd been out there, I'm pretty sure if you'd been like even where that moon is, I think the electromagnetic pulses coming from that singularity would probably fry everything in that station and everything.
So Bombtackham's asked, how old is the game? I think it was released mid last month, so I think it's about a month old. The developer is Jelly. He's got his own Discord as well. If you want to look it up, it's actually just called Space Station Manager. Nice and simple. And there's lots of questions and answers in there. Like, everyone's got questions about how this game starts off. It's beautiful. That's that area. Where is the next place to visit? Actually, there's something down this way. I think this is a black hole. And I've got the base. There we go. Close to the event horizon. A little bit bright.
Sinkhole Station. I'm calling that station now. Sinkhole Station from
This one.
Oh my god, this one.
I can hear it again.
Good morning.
Hello there. Hey Storm, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Just doing a bit of streaming.
How are you?
I'm good. Just doing a bit of streaming of Space Station Manager.
I know, I saw, I'm watching.
Yeah. So you're looking at a black hole station at the moment.
Oh, cool.
So this is kind of like the ways to make money in Space Station Manager is to have hotels and markets on your space station. The ways to get research, so if you have it turned on, is to have research hubs. And if I have a look at edit, you can actually see this, the makeup. And I'll turn on structural integrity as well. You get to see the makeup of this actual space station. So you can see I've got a few solar panels. They're all Mark IIs, so they've leveled up. What is this piece here? That is a small storage. Then we've got a cone up, obviously, a medium market, a hotel, a couple of landing bays, cone back down, some more solar, and then this is all the research areas. So it's observation, and all it does is we go to manage production, the observatory. You can actually see all the science being researched. And Storm Tackham says hello. He's in the stream.
I said hi back because I'm also in the stream.
Oh hey, so you are.
Yeah, so I was just, it was a bit delayed, so I was looking at the thing, I'm like, okay, I think that's that one, I think it's that one.
Yeah, I think me and Storm maybe on mobile.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
No, I'm on PC.
Ah.
But I'm eating, so I'm muting myself whilst I eat.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Are you unplugging something? Because I can hear just a noise.
No, that's just me sliding the mute thing on the headphones.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
so,
that. I remember doing that one time, Apathy, a while back with my old headset and that slide thing. Someone in the Discord server was just said that sounded like the bloody devil anus. I was like, okay, I won't do that ever again.
Okay. So, yeah, so as I was discussing about the game, you can either turn research on or off. You can have your money on or off, like unlimited cash, or actually generate money like I'm generating. If you leave the research on, you get points. And those points are in the top right-hand section here. And you get to spend it on stuff. So over time you get bits and pieces. Unfortunately, if I restarted the stream, like restarted this game, it'd be about 4 hours of watching me do nothing. Because it takes so long to get points up to be able to buy stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah, but it's good because okay, I've got enough points to buy the small compression chamber because I want to get carbon fiber. That's like the heating point, and that's awesome. So yeah, it would take ages for me to be able to afford stuff. So the good thing about this game is you set and forget. You go walk away and go do something else for a while. Hey?
I kind of wish. Have you ever played? I think you have played Stellaris. I kind of wish there was like, I love Stellaris and I love how it's played. But I do sometimes wish that there was an element of this level of detail in Stellaris.
I wish,
because I feel like it would change the gameplay.
I wish Space Engineers had this level of detail. Like you zoom in on some of this stuff, and you can see little electrical symbols on the solar panels.
That's cool.
It's just unbelievable.
I'm trying to think of a better name for the station because I'm thinking of the two fucking stations from Star Wars that were near the black hole. Then the center of the galaxy was Sinkhole Station, and then there was Center Point Station.
Oh right. You got some
I think would be a better name.
You got some sort of venting gas, which is it's on every single station on the end cap. And
who's doing some hammering?
Sorry, it's someone in my family, and I've already told them off twice. So I'm trying to relax, and it's giving me a bloody headache.
Lol.
So
I'll be right back.
what we're gonna do. So I've already discussed this, Storm. I've actually got a whole bunch of stations all over the place, but my end goal on this is to have a space station everywhere. I do mean everywhere. Where the hell's our solar system gone? Oh, it's down here. There's that much around here. I've got, as every single green circle here is a space station, right? So I've got one as close to the sun as I can possibly get ever. I can't get it any closer. If I do, it'll burn up. If I convert it to carbon fiber, that might be a possibility. And then we've got all the bits and pieces. So eventually you come back to Earth. I've got 2 space stations here. Obviously one at Earth and one on the orbit of Moon. And you can see, you might see him. Wait for it. Wait for it. You'll see a little green dot go fly down the moon. There he goes. Right, that is one of my shuttles. CC shuttles been zipping in and out. So this
That's
one,
cool.
this one, jeez, it's bright. This guy's the one around Earth, but I'm pretty far away from it, so kind of like in between.
Looks like a grenade launcher around with a steering wheel attached to it.
They all end up looking like that. I mean, Wizard built a really cool space station. I mean, it
Didn't his
awesome.
save corrupt though, so he had to start all over again?
Yeah, and then he built it again and actually got a picture.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
so there's 2 ways to get to all these space stations, which is the beauty of it. One is to go to your manage stations, and you've got your list of stations. Actually, you know Zockley, he's got his own system with Joel as a planet, and Django's got a planet. I think they're gas giants or something. Anyway, let's go to Demios. I think that's one that I worked on. So this one's all small grid. So you just call it small grid because it's all small. There's the Demios, the moon, and there is Mars over there. I think that's Phobos, if I remember correctly. And you can see it slowly rotating, like the planets will actually rotate as well. So it looks pretty cool.
Nice.
Let's go to the
That
map.
and on the Mars, that's actually the pole, one of the poles.
Might be.
Yeah.
Let's see. That is Phobos. So that's another space. I've got another. There's a ship going down to Mars. He's off doing something. So that's the Mars space station. I think this is one I started off with early. And I've slowly been building it up. But what we are going to do. What we are going to do is go out to one of these places that doesn't have a space station and build one.
Nice.
And this is something that I've touched on before. All these little shuttles going backwards and forwards. So these outer planets, so there's, you can see more there. So you got Pluto. I think that's Pluto there. Pluto station. Yes, it is. It's too far away to get any kind of light. So the only way I can supply power to it is ship hydrogen. So it's going from, I think that's Neptune, is it? Yeah, Neptune station.
Or it's Uranus, as the scientists say.
Yeah, so I'm actually shipping, mining hydrogen from Neptune, shipping it up to the station, and then there's shuttles going backwards and forwards between Neptune and Pluto station, and then there's another group of shuttles going to and from Pluto, going out to Eris. Really, that's like another little planet. Like, it's absolutely pointless building out here because the thing is small as and is made of rock. Science yield is nothing. There's no atmosphere, nothing at all.
Why did you build a station out there then?
Because I can.
Honestly, you could make it a fucking prison colony station, like send all the prisoners out the Eris station.
Well, this one's strictly hotel and markets. That's all it's there for. So it's people to come visit and give me money. So if we have a look at it, so each customer spends around $11,000 or $12,000 or credit, whatever you want to call it, and that's the income. So I'm getting more from markets than hotels. So it's worth it. But as I said, here's my stock of hydrogen. 5 hydrogen left, which is going to last me. Let's have a look at production. That's going to last me approximately 7 minutes. If we go back to the map, scroll out. Oh, these guys will make it. They're going to get here in about a minute's time. And then when they're empty.
So basically, your station is cutting it close when it comes to power.
Yep,
The power
I'm
situation.
cutting it dead close. I've actually got some more ships that I need to start doing in this run, so I can get some more stockpile. Actually, if I zoom in on my station at Pluto, which looks very odd. Let's have a look here. How much? I've got 45 hydro, which is awesome. Ships. So I actually did send 4 shuttles to reload. I just set up here. Let's see here. Copy that. Oh, I can't.
What's the overall like aim of the game? Is it sandboxy? Is it the set missions?
So it's only a month. It's only a month old. There's no actual mission. The whole point is to manage space stations. And trust me, you have space stations that are out in the middle of nowhere with no way to have kind of energy. You've got to figure it out. Yeah. So there's at the moment, I don't think there's any goals. At the moment, I don't think there's any goals or anything like that. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know the actual. Oh, okay, that's actual self-searching now. That's awesome. I don't know if there's actually any goals. They're still developing it, so
yeah, fair one.
Awesome.
Fair one.
It's gonna be awesome.
I just wasn't sure if there was like already like a storyline. But so it sounds like it's kind of semi-sandbox, but just kind of.
Yeah, but you're limited to. Well, if you have, as I say, if you have research turned on, you've got to research stuff, research planets, and set up observations and break down materials and things. And you have to do your research to be able to afford this stuff, which then gives you upgrades like, for example, the small ring hotel, which then goes to the next hotel, which is a bit bigger. Finally, this one, I can research it. So I want to spend the research points. I want to get. Actually, I can. I will. I'm going to research that. So that's the medium ring hotel. So that's the biggest hotel you can get at this point in time. But if you zoom out, they've got all this map to work with. So I think in the future it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and slowly, yeah. It just depends on which way.
Massive tech tree.
It could be. It could be a massive tech tree, and it could be. You know, who knows what's going to get up to. What are we going to do? We're going to build a space station. Yeah. So what's that? Jupiter? It's a gas giant. Hydrogen. So I think I'm going to... And you can actually see there's the science yield. So if you set up a space station in this ring here, on the inner ring, or like on any ring that doesn't have this weird brighter red, I suppose you can call it, because that would be orbiting that particular. But anyway, we'll get onto that. This is where you set up your observation, so you'll actually get like not much general and not much structural points. So when you go to the space station and you look at, I manage that, look at production, you can see my small observatory. Is this station not functional? I ran out of power. It stopped moving. Look at that. Okay, so here we've witnessed a space station not moving for some weird reason. And there's no reason for it. Let's have a look why. Oh, something's broken. So I need to have a look at that. That's not good. No, it's not good. So I'll look at the part materials. It's mostly made out of aluminum, and there's, what's that, tungsten, I think? Might need to replace a part. There we go, that's fixed. That's been broken for a while. So I'll just replace that with a bit of tungsten. Don't know why that broke, but I didn't get an email about it. So anyway, start spinning again. If you have a look at production, there's your observatory. you can actually see your science points slowly ticking up over time. And the more observatories you have, the faster it goes. But yeah.
To build a station that's dedicated to science, and you can get ridiculous amounts of science.
That's the idea, yeah. So you'll see, I still
Science.
chuck science. I still chuck on like a hotel, so that's a small ring hotel. I stuck on a hotel and a market, and it still generates some cash, so it'll always pay for itself over time. And then you can just keep making it bigger. Let's see. But let's go and build a space station here. How bright's that going to be?
Oh, it's Titan.
The Titan?
No.
IO. There's no strategic value for doing this. No strategic value at all.
Oh, yeah, because it's a volcanic planet. Or moon, sorry.
So I'm going to set a new station here. And this is where you get the blueprints. So it doesn't matter where you have it, you always need to have one cap at the end. Hang on. And the other thing is, let's actually quickly take you through this. So you can make it out of steel, aluminum, titanium, tungsten, cobalt, and gold. Obviously, everything has a different price range. So, for example, steel is really cheap. However, the mass is heavy. Strength is actually pretty good. Melting point, it's not too bad. Chemical resistance wise, I'm not totally sure where that's coming into yet. I have not seen.
IO's got chemical eruptions, a lot of them.
Ooh, cool. And then as you go up the chart, things get changing. So things change. So then you got aluminum, which is
you got tungsten, which.
Yep. Or titanium.
Tungsten melts at wasn't it like 6,000 or 3,000 degrees Celsius?
3,420. That's the one that's near the sun.
That's tungsten.
That's eventually,
tungsten.
When I get carbon fiber, I think that's got a melting point of like 6,000. Unfortunately, you can't get anything near the sun with that. Cool. But I like to make all of my stations in aluminum first, and then I'll show you why.
Aluminium.
Aluminum. So we're going to slap in some solar panels, and you can see as I slap them in, at the top right hand side, you can see how much power I'm going to generate with those panels. I reckon that's going to be enough. What will I throw down next? Small vehicle assembler, just in case I want to build a shuttle. Have a cone.
Oh, great! They're hammering again. Oh.
What are they hammering for? Are they putting up pictures or something?
But yes, they are putting up pictures.
That's a big.
They spent past 2
hotel.
days hammering pictures outside my lounge when I was trying to play a game. I was playing Siege. I couldn't hear the enemies moving around in the building, and it caused me a couple of games, which made me quite sad.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck it.
Also, the hammering gave me a headache, and I've got a headache right now, and it's making it worse.
Chuck in some storage and some hangars for people to land in. You need to have as many landing pads as apartments. Oh, starting to go red.
Yeah, the storage.
No, that is the. What is that? That's the market. That's fine because it's, as I said, I'm making this out of aluminium, whatever. It is also, I think, the weakest
aerospace material.
Yeah, it's also like strength is just 100%. I can make it out of steel, which gives it 115, but we're going to try and break this, and I'll show you the method I'll choose to fix it. Hopefully that'll airlock. It's not going to break yet. Let me try and break it. This is for science. Science. What do we put? Something small.
Observatory.
No, I don't need one. There's no research value at this planet at all.
Puts medium ring hotel on the end.
I can do that. Oh, hang on, not that one. Damn it. Where's the other one? Guy. No? This guy.
To Cam's asking what the different colours mean. I'm assuming it's to do with like
Oh.
if it works
Structural
or not.
integrity.
Yeah, that's structural integrity. So as you can see, green is good, and it slowly goes to red, and then eventually black. That one's gone black. So
Bad.
I slap on
Black
another
is
one.
bad.
Alright, so I'm deliberately breaking this. So I put it on an airlock. That's how they get in and out. So this is how it works. So everything's made out of aluminium, however you want to say it. So next I'll choose, because it's the cheapest, well, not the cheapest product.
The refined
It
from
is.
bauxite.
So what I'll do, I'll actually change these 3 pieces to steel. Okay, it's fixed to 1, so that's using 115%. The next expensive item would be titanium. Change these 2, and we're back to good. So that's now structurally okay. It's at structural load, top right.
Let's not make it structurally okay. Let's make it structurally sound.
Would you not change the ones which are like orangey red to yellow as well?
You can do that.
Or do you not first?
You don't have to. That's the beauty of it is, as long as you're under the structural load, it'll be okay. So we're at 98%. I've seen a station with 99.99%, and they just ran it. So it's pretty cool. However, I've just noticed something. We will not have enough power. Not by a long shot. So,
More solar panels.
well, I could do that, but it'll probably get worse. So, actually, I'll do
Hydrogen generator?
It's alright, so I can insert. I could put a hydrogen generator in there. But then I'll have to start shipping hydro.
True.
Okay, hang on.
Oh.
Because this is now all changed, so.
Get some tungsten in there.
Yep, I'm going to reset that. So it's all back to aluminum again. And try and fix up these parts.
I think the game is saying something. You need to use tungsten or something.
Yeah. Ooh. How's our power now? I'm still tapped. I need more power.
More power!
More power! I can build... The problem is building shuttles, you need materials to build the shuttles. And you can buy it off the market, which is pretty cool. That's a lot of damage. You can buy off the market. Sorry, yeah, buy stuff off the markets, but it depends if it's for sale. It mightn't be for sale. So, for the meantime, I think I might chuck some more solar panels on there and just suck it. I think 2 more should do a trick.
I think I'm gonna end the stream and watching and just go have a little nap.
Right, man.
No
Have
worries.
fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Gotta fix these up too. There we go. Alright, okay, so we now have, we're 103% over power. Not enough landing pads. Damn. Might throw another one in. Getting worried here, Stone.
Did you just call me Stone?
Storm.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, don't hurt me.
Uh-huh. So that person earlier referring to me as effectively Stormy Daniels?
Stormy, oh yeah, I saw that. It's like,
Ecto.
yeesh. Chuck some solar
Like,
panels
do you
here.
honestly think it's a good idea to, like, if you just called me Stormy Shadows, I would have been like, that's fine, whatever. But the fact that you then went to explain, like, yes, I know it's not her name, I was referring to Donald Trump's friend. Like, dude! So
Right.
now you are blatantly calling me a porn star. Fuck's sake,
Okay.
man.
Okay, no, we're good. We're good with the power generation. We're
Yeah.
good with the structural load.
That's a lot of solar panels.
It's stupid. I'll try and get a ship built and start doing some hydro. If I can start shipping enough hydro here to keep it self-sustaining, then I'll take a lot of the panels away. We've got...
Why is there a reason why you like to clump all your solar panels at one end? Like, why don't you like spread them out amongst like the other bits and make it look...
okay, so these are small tubes, I suppose you can call it, and these are the medium size. I'm assuming eventually they're going to start having like a larger piece. And you can see the cone piece that actually joins them up together. That's this guy here. So you have this cone which you can go pipe down to small and then go back up to medium.
Yeah, gotcha.
So delete that. So
yeah, no, I see what you mean.
So you can, to have it structurally sound, you can actually go small, big, small, big, small, and just go along like that. You can actually make a massive long station. But I haven't gotten to that point yet where I need to. It's our problem. Too many hotels, don't care. Let's preview this and see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Look at that.
I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks good.
I think it looks good. That's gonna be well visited.
Can you design one that's kind of like goes from small to big to small to big to small to big, just to see what it looks like?
Let's have a look. Let's go to the map. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Look at that. It's making $7.5 grand a customer. That's not bad. Over time that'll pick up. So you can see this is actually the ship tab, and you can see I'm actually only using 61% of the landing pads. So it's actually not fully in use yet. It'll go up. Right, let's have a look at trying to make.
I'm trying to decide what other games to buy on Switch.
Switch?
Yeah.
Right, so you reckon...
Oh.
Put 2 solar panels, actually. Whoops, I'm gonna make it start making it.
What's the difference?
So how many sections did you want?
I don't know.
Do that. I don't want to go too big on the hotel, actually. Oh, this one. There we go. Yep.
Do you know you can get House Flipper on Switch?
House Flipper's on Switch? Really?
It is.
But
I don't think it has the DLCs.
Oh, yeah, probably not. Probably one of those things, work in progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like that. That looks good.
Give us our money. Ooh, man, that broke instantly. As soon as I put the structural load.
Yeah, I have not caught up to that bit yet.
Oh, it'll catch up.
There we go. Yeah.
Don't know why that's copped a big hit. Continue on. A couple of solar panels. Their power, 56%, not bad. How long do you want me to make this? As long as I get it?
Nah, maybe like 3 or 4 changes.
I hope I can actually build this.
Why? Just to see if it looks cool. Like, because you actually want to see it.
Yeah.
Or like to see if it works.
I kind of want to see this go. We're at 70%. Let's try and turn this one back up. I think the big hotels are putting a massive structural load on stuff.
Yeah.
Huge. Huge. So I might dock that one. This guy, which is the medium. That still breaks it.
Does it need to go up to a different material?
Oh, I will. Yeah, I will. I just want to try. I actually want to try and get one of them in here.
Yeah.
I'll chuck some storage in. Cone it back down again. Put in a vision.
What's the difference between Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield?
I don't know. I don't know.
They look like they came out at the exact same time. I've got to Google this.
Right, okay. Now that's built. So now I'm going to go to steel. Oh man, that broke everything.
I don't even have to finish typing the sentence. I have typed difference between poke, and then it automatically comes up. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Oh.
Okay. Titanium.
So basically different gym leaders.
Ooh. Get there. We have to step up again.
Okay.
Going to tungsten.
Oh, it's gonna be expensive.
I've got the money. I've got 8 billion.
Okay.
Okay, we're almost there.
Ew, that flex apathy.
Flex.
Oh, that immediate flex. I have 8 billion, you petty scum.
Uh-oh. I can't make it
Hey,
any
Panda.
stronger. It's using cobalt.
There's an IP grabbing link. What?
Upgrade this one. Right. All of that. Oh, it's gone backwards. I might have to chop off 2 of the solar panels in the middle. Sucks.
There's an IP grabbing link. Oh, it's a rickroll.
This one fixed here. Oops.
That's fine, Conrad's dealing with it. Sweet, I don't have to pay attention.
Oh, yes, I got it. Alright, it's built.
Okay, hold on, I'm just waiting for you to thing to catch up.
No.
Did you accidentally delete it?
No. I don't know why, but if I make a really large hotel, if I turn... Oh, it's going to want me to put more storage landing pads on there. Oh, suck it. If I make it out of a stronger material than aluminum, it wants to break everything.
Why?
I think it's because it's the sheer weight. So, the weight of it...
Yeah, oh, maybe.
It's bitchin' looking. Definitely different.
I'm waiting for it to catch up so I can see what it looks like in space.
Looks pretty good.
Oh, nice.
That's really cool.
Hey, Bob, tag him. He's in voice now.
Yes, I have joined you.
Yeah, you can watch it in real time.
I'm still watching it on the stream. So,
It's for the
Like, it
viewers.
is better quality, so...
getting you them views, apathy.
You need them views, man. Need them views.
Yeah.
See, that one turned out okay. It's not bad.
It's not great.
Well, it's kind of
Bad.
hodgepodge, isn't it? I always
Yeah.
thought that apparently there may be something coming up in the future where instead of building everything in length, it actually you can attach things out on the side. So
That would be cool.
Yeah, the possibility of actually building a replica of the International Space Station. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Very awesome. But at the moment you can only build in these tubes. Not tube designs, but if you scroll out, you'll see where the stream eventually catches up. The possibilities of building something. Yeah. Build something.
Classic. Sorry. Yeah.
You can build something big. Really big.
Oh god, you could build something huge.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what's planet am I at? It's Europa. Let's have a look. A little over 7 grand. Europa. It's good to name your stations. Hotel. What is it? Markets only. And you can actually give your space stations icons in different colours as well. So when you look at it in the list, you'll know exactly what it's for. So I put all hotel markets. Oops. Just top that right. Hotel. There we go. Oh, ship just went past. So yeah, when you look at the list, will stick out in colour. Actually, looks pretty cool. What I'd like to do though is build a ship. See if there's any ships available. Manage production.
What are those, like, red lines on the map?
Under where, sorry?
When you were at the map of the solar system, the red lines.
Release.
what are
Okay,
they?
so that's the orbit of everything. So you can actually right click and get rid of the orbit, but I find it easier to try and find planets with. So this one's Jupiter, and that's the big thick line. That's your orbit of Jupiter around the sun. And then you've got Saturn, another big thick line. And then on the inside,
cool.
you've got the moons their orbit around the outside. I'm not sure when it goes to yellow. I think that might have. I'm not sure if that has something to do with the illuminance. But yeah. So if you click on the inside, you're orbiting Jupiter. You go on the outside, you're orbiting the sun. Hey, Lawfot, how you doing, man? Lawfot's in the chat.
Oh, hello, Lawford.
Yeah. Oops. Nice getting
Hello
on,
there.
Joe. Let me go back to that station. A minute. Let's have a look at the station itself. So I need... So you can build ships, and I think they're going to expand on all these different ships in the future. We've got shuttles, cargo ships. Cargo ships are really, really slow, but they can haul a lot of gear. See? Fighter and a ranger. Rangers are expensive to make. You need carbon fiber for them, so I can't even make that yet. So I'm stuck making shuttles, because I think they're the best for me. And then what you make that shuttle out of depends on what it can do. So, and what heat it can take and things like that. So you've got all different heat aspects of the materials. I like to build stuff out of titanium mostly because it's got a high speed. So it goes 2.13 meters per second, MMS, like that. Yeah, Lawfot. I kind of had a holiday for a while. I went to the gun range and been hanging out, watching not LSG, sorry, SG-1, Stargate. It's been awesome.
You mean you've not been watching me? God, apathy.
Well, I watched you once.
I know,
Just once.
it's fine. I fully understand that Animal Crossing is not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, but you're playing when I'm sleeping.
True.
I watched it once, and I got pretty bored, so I didn't watch it again.
No.
You know what? I am my
Aaron.
girlfriend's constructor in Animal Crossing. I decorate her towns and build the bits for her, while she just plays it. So, yeah, it's quite boring.
You should just stick a Henry in there.
I tell you, I was doing some mass. I was doing a big construction project, and fucking Mr. What's he called? Tom Knobstick only lets me put one or 2 houses a day in, and I was there at his desk demanding that I could service this town better with my village layout.
You wanted
But
to
no,
service the town, and Tom Nook wouldn't let you service him.
No, he wouldn't. He would not.
But you just just go into the switch settings, change the day to a different day, and boom, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
No, there's no time machines in my girlfriend's world. She won't let me do it.
I'm having loads of fun on Animal Crossing. I'm also just about to install Pokemon because.
Aaron, I see you bought Space Station Manager.
I have. I am actually really good at it. Wizard says.
You good at it? Hang on.
Wizard says.
Wizard says, yeah. Well, I literally started building yesterday, and I optimized my first space station in about 2 minutes.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Takes a
so
little bit of fiddling.
so then I was kind of like, what do I do?
What do I do?
I actually got bored because I think I got the space station done and had to wait for resources to come in.
Yeah.
No flex required, but.
Are you doing with research on or off?
I'm doing it everything just vanilla set.
Okay, cool. So you got
Just
research turned on.
start.
So what I've been doing, I've actually built space stations everywhere, every single planetary body, everywhere across the system. I think I've got about 24 or 25 stations.
I've only got 2 for the moment because I think I played for about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you what I've got.
Oh, yeah.
I've got little one that I'm working on. Well, basically the idea is this one was going to be a research station, but it ended up not being a research station. I'm still remembering the controls. So we've got S Hub.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the other station gone? How do I find the other station? Stations, there we go. And we've got the Krusty Station.
Krusty Station.
Both on moons. They're doing pretty well, really, but I just
good.
need to research some different bits to get some stronger metal bits.
Get down to carbon fiber as fast as you can, as best you can. It just takes forever, especially getting structural points. It's really, really hard. You need to put a space station, like a purely science station, out at the black hole.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember what I was up to. I think I took a picture of this station, and I was going to replicate it at a few other sites just to make money.
Oh yeah, yeah. So well, if you make money, then you got to use like one hotel, one storage unit, and then have a whole bunch of markets, and people just flock there and spend money.
Yeah, it's not. I've got a similar setup on this one. I just don't know. I can't remember how to get into. Oh, there we go. Yeah, well, the market, a small observatory science. So it does do some science.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've
Yeah,
got a small hangar.
you gotta have some science on it. But yeah,
Yeah, he's warning me saying there's not enough landing pads, too many markets, but I don't have a landing pad problem.
You can ignore that. But if you go to, so this is on my station. If you go to your manage screen, so if you go to click on manage, there you go. If you have a look at the shuttles tab, so you're already on there. Look down bottom right. Look down bottom right. You'll see the percentage used.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen this, but I've never maxed it out. I'm getting around here, so I'm optimized, but not overwhelming it.
Yeah, as long as I've had it running at 600%, and it doesn't slow down trade. I think there's a little glitch in the system. So this the station I'm at now is running at 140%. So it can most definitely handle it.
Because what I've been doing, as soon as I optimize a station for the max for what I've got, I take a picture of it.
Yep.
And then just try to rebuild it across.
Oh, okay.
The other places.
So I
need to get research one going.
Would you guys mind if Ectoplasm came into the chat to ask some questions about, or to discuss something about faction grid limits? Because he wants to talk to some admins. He just doesn't want to get told off.
Oh yeah, you can come and discuss it with us. But I can do the talking. I'm not breaking into a massive big debate about it.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Try my best and help them.
I'm enjoying my coffee.
I'm kind of glad he asked, to be honest with you.
It's because he asked when the server was starting tomorrow, and it was you. I was gonna say it was you. Someone told him off. It was you, Apathy.
It's gonna do. Just to throw this out there now, before anyone blabs anything else, that's not gonna happen. There will be no limits on tomorrow. There'll be the usual. There'll be exactly the same settings. If we ever do test things, we usually do test them in another world, or we test them on a smaller scale before we implement them on a bigger scale.
Is that why you were testing something in the event in space? With
whatever do you mean?
Well, besides, anyway, we will look into it properly to see what happens. I like the system currently, but you know what? You should never be stuck in one frame of mind. Should never be stuck in that frame of mind. So if people have got better ideas, I'm always willing to listen to them. The whole point of the suggestion room, as long as you don't suggest I cut things with a hot knife.
Yeah, no. All it was I missed that you put up the discussion on the 13th, and I tried to read every comment, but I'll be honest, I haven't got the entire day.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But I just looked at it, and then I thought all of a sudden, well, like this sounds like almost like overcomplicating it. Why not just make it that the grid limit is, say, what you agree to, like, be, say, 10 people. So, like, you know, if you did like 200 interior turrets, then even if you're like a 10-man faction, you can have 200 interior turrets. If you're a single player, you can have 200 interior turrets.
The problem is that solo factions can hide your man with other solo factions, which means that if they're 800 meters next to each other, they can have technically 400 interior turrets if they're allied with each other.
I don't. Yeah, that didn't make no sense, Panda. Just gonna put that out there. To break it down, the reason why it doesn't work is because if I say to Apathy, "Oh, you've joined my faction, but you're not allowed to build that," will you want to join the faction? No. It'll split up friends. It'll split up all sorts of things. That's just what we don't want. Because they'll have to form sub factions, and then if they form the sub factions, then we'll have to go right. Well, you can't work together. Oh, what do you mean, Aaron? What do you mean, Aaron? I can't play with my friends. And I'm not the person to say that. I want you guys to play it however you want. The bit that does have a problem, though, and I will strongly underline this, is people taking this game too seriously, far too seriously. When you have a fight with someone, afterwards, it's a game. It's done. It's done and dusted. Stop this stupid stuff, because that's what happened with that debate. Literally, Plasm. It spiraled and just highlighted everyone who takes the game far too seriously.
I know that DBS and that Mega Alliance of I mean DBS and say Arc. I mean we had some, you know, we had a bit of a rivalry, but I almost thought that that kind of made it fair because at one point we were like one of the big factions. Then you had DBS, it was the big faction, and I guess us two being friends was actually a good thing for the server. Sorry, us two not being friends was a good thing for the server.
Yeah,
Because,
that's what I
you
was
know,
gonna say. It's not
yeah,
good.
yeah. That was good, but yeah, I mean, I said to the DBS guys, you know, that once I found out that there's obviously a mega alliance going against them, I said that the new ARC people that have moved to MDK, we're gonna stand alongside DBS because I don't think it's fair that the whole server gangs up against one group.
Yeah,
It's
but
a bit.
No.
it's not that's not the case though. The case isn't that they're ganging up. It's more of a case, Plasm, that people are isolating themselves, and we see it time and time again. It's not DBS ain't the first people to do this. This is them isolating themselves from the community.
Yeah. I know they've been trying to repair their reputation a little bit recently.
We've seen it with loads of factions who've come through the server. They isolate themselves either by playstyle tactics or their opinion and thoughts on things, and because of that, people either turn against them or they don't want to play with them. That's the simple as that. It's not that DBS are the bad guys and they're being prosecuted by everyone. It's they've done something along the line. It's like stereotypes, and this will be a controversial sort of opinion on stereotypes. Stereotypes exist because along the line someone has kept reinforcing that stereotype.
Yeah,
and that's the exact case here. So along the line, someone or people have kept reinforcing it. Usually, the party that has gained it has reinforced it.
Oh yeah. No, I completely. I definitely know that to a certain extent, DBS did what happened to themselves. I mean, I've been speaking to a few of their members recently. You know, and obviously it started a long time ago, possibly before I even joined the server. But obviously, when we did Scraplands, and then all they did was do ramming, like all the time, it like really, it really peed off everybody from our faction because you know we want to fight, we just don't want to make ships with sticks on it and attack each other. But yeah, I mean, obviously they were doing them, and they were super effective. You know, no guns, no missiles. It didn't matter what you did. The one ram stick on the front of their ship was better than any weapon that we had. And yeah, that got a lot of hatred because I think they rammed a lot of people. And then they said, well, that's because there was no ammunition. But then I think that they went on to the next server and then they did it again. And so when I was trying to convince like IPA, you know, members to sort of, okay, let's drop this now. Let's just leave what's in the past in the past. They don't believe a word that's coming out of DBS's mouth now that they're declaring peace to everyone because of that.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. It's because about people taking it too seriously.
Yeah.
Like this game doesn't have to be this complicated. And I stated this the other day. I said if you push me to a point where you make it feel that you make it uncomfortable for me to be supported by you, then I have no choice of removing the Patreon, because that's what some people are doing. They're pushing the boundaries of the rules and making it so much hard work for the staff team, when what we should be really doing is we shouldn't be dealing with any of this politics stuff. We should just be helping you fix grids and recording and making exciting battles and events for you. That's all we should be doing. So that's what I said the other day. I said anyone who starts to make me feel really uncomfortable, because in a way, the way the Patreon was supposed to work is it supports me, but also gives a chance for people who are not willing to spend the time entering into the community a way of jumping in. But at the same time, if you jump in and then mess it up, the community is like a really delicate balance of things, and it makes me really uncomfortable when people start splitting it and dividing it, and mainly over in-game politics. It's just an uncomfortable
drama.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's just an uncomfortable thing, and it makes me just really uncomfortable. It just, oh god, it makes me feel horrible. And that's one of the reasons Dupe's got removed from the Patreon. So he's not banned from the server. He can come back in from active and loyal, but he just started making me feel really uncomfortable taking his support, but still being there with the server and just causing problems for me and the staff team.
Yeah, Yeah, I know all your jobs. I know all your jobs are hard, and it's not easy.
I'll tell you, the thing is, it shouldn't be hard. That's the thing. It shouldn't be hard. This should be
Dealing with a lot of people, though. That's the thing. It's not like the amount of people that play on the server is just the people that you're dealing with. There's a lot more people than that comment or have opinions on the Discord about stuff.
Yeah. The thing is with it, what I like to think about is that a hotel? No, that's not a hotel. That's
Steel.
landing pad.
Where's the best place to put your first station?
Next to the Earth Moon is the optimal place, but don't let Wizard tell you that. I told you that because you have to learn yourself. Because I put mine as a star the other day. But yeah, like I'm saying, the main thing about Plasm is I won't worry about the grid blocks changing. They're going to stay LDR for the moment. But some of the opportunity things we're throwing out there is we've looked into solo opportunities and how we can make solo. No, the thing is, I don't want to make a solo fair because in reality, if you walk down the street and a bunch of 5 guys jump out on you, you're not going to win. And that's how it is. It's just how it is. I mean, a lot of people think of this James Bond ninja character that handles 6 people, but yeah, I could tie everyone else's hands behind the back. Yeah, yes, you can beat them all up when they jump out at you, but I don't think they'll jump out at you then, so it defeats the point of the battle.
Yeah,
and it just neuters everything. But we'll get there. We'll work it out. We always do.
Yeah, I know it's a difficult balance. I mean, I think you know, I was discussing this briefly with Wizard the other day about the faction thing, and I couldn't work out how you could avoid sub factions. You know, popping up, and then the admins are going to investigate, and obviously they're going to try and hide their activities as best that they can. But yeah, it is difficult unless they do something obvious, like put the you know, interior turret down on somebody else's grid until you can actually kind of see them doing it. You can't even accuse them just because they're in the same Discord channel, because they just say they're just friends. It's an impossible task. Yeah, I know that it sounded like it was a fairly complicated system. I was just trying to. I just had a quick thought. I thought, well, you know, if you increase the grid limit and have no actual individual player limit, I thought that might, you know. But yeah, I can understand. There's definitely
I don't, because I think I've got a feeling whatever settings we actually change Plasm, this is my dead honest opinion, I don't think that's what affects the server. I think it's individual players.
Storm, sorry.
Individual electric energy.
I don't think they realise that I'm actually streaming. And they're having a nice big discussion in the
but
background.
I think it's more how the players act and play. And the biggest thing that I really want everyone to understand is this is a community experience. Yeah. This is somewhere you come to and play with and just chill and relax. Like this, like the thing is for me, most days, some days I've got nice flexible shifts, but I'm either in work or with this the shitty furlough thing. I'm here and I have to see both work and fix this at the same time. I'd love to just come home from work, pop on the server, adjust a few things, help a few people out, be happy, enjoy some events, record some videos, and that would be my ideal night. And most of the time,
they're just talking about server stuff.
It's great.
No
when
big
I start
deal,
to feel them getting
but
overloaded,
I think they realise I am streaming, even though my name does say streaming.
Everyone,
yeah,
and I'm streaming on Discord as well.
Like as I say, people are like, when I'm in Discord chats, people are like, "Oh, why do you have such a grudge against Void?"
That's why I've also got
and
2
I'm
mics, one
well,
here
if Void,
and one on my headset. So that's
if
the
I
Discord
don't keep the grudge against Void and letting them come to attackers and stuff, I would not see a soul on the server. Like, as soon as Void left last iteration, right, I seen absolutely no one on the server. Like, no one came to raid us, no one came to attack us. And I'm like, if Void doesn't attack us, or if someone doesn't attack us, I'm going to get bored.
No, see, I understand. I understand a lot of different perspectives from doing this, because I sit here and listen more than I know. I know a lot of people wouldn't just throw their idea and go for it, but we've got to listen. We've got to spend our time doing it, and mainly.
No,
well,
like if you were to come into the server lobby,
different things.
Come on in. Everyone else has been there, popping in on their own accord.
That I want to override everyone. It's that I've sat here long enough, and I understand how this game works in such a way that some of the things that we want will not work. As much as we try it, and much as we do loads of different things, it just will not work. Like hitting a wall, that's still broken.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. You know, I mean, I've said to people before, some people go on the LSG server purely to be in one of your videos with their pretty creation. Other people play on the server because they want to, you know, reap death and destruction on other people. Other people just want to do PvE stuff in a PvP server. Other people want to kill from the get-go. Other people want you to wait until they've finished all their stuff before you attack them. It's, you know, it's all these like different views of what's right or wrong. It does inevitably cause some conflict, especially if you're doing the base server tour the day after, and yeah, their base gets wrecked before that.
That's right. That's why when people are like to me, why do you just let people attack your base? And I'm like, well, for once, it gives me enough action because I see.
You're probably wondering
none
why
of it on the
this
server.
thing is unpowered. There's no solar on it at all.
It lets people practice.
What I'm planning
and
on
it gives
doing
me
is shipping
practice
hydrogen
against
from Jupiter
base
out
rating.
to this directly. And it's gonna
It just
power
like keeps the
this little
fun
thing
going
here,
for people
which is
when they
the,
raid my base.
hydrogen cell.
The other thing to say,
I've got to be able to ship it out
is,
there.
like
so.
you said as well, Plasm. A lot of people come.
So it's going to be a
for different
fast ship.
reasons.
Let's name
The issue
this
is,
station.
the truth is, I don't
We've
think
got, what,
people can play with each
Castillo?
other when they have such a different
Yeah, that's correct.
version of, you know, what the game is.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
be
I mean, some
hotel.
people are would honestly
I'll
be
spell
better
it
in
wrong.
single player.
Chocolate.
Some people would be
Market
better in
only.
like a proper competitive
Change that
PvP scene.
Hotel.
And some people are fine where
Change
they
the
are,
colour.
and it's
Nice.
all about getting the cogs
If I
to
go back to the
kind of
map,
mesh between these people and them
Get back up
understand.
to
I mean, the
Jupiter.
best thing to do really is talk with
So there's
with
two
everyone
ships,
and understand what
three
they
ships actually. They're
enjoy.
running backwards and
And
forwards,
a good
trying
person
to load this place up with
will
hydro.
fight in a way that everyone
Which
can have
they've
fun.
done
But
really
some
well.
people obviously just want
Heaps of
to
hydro.
win
So
and it's
what I
that's
wanna
not a bad
do-
trait.
change.
But you
Where are we?
never
The
know.
ships.
It's just, I think, just relax.
So I've got my
enjoy
cargo
the
ship
game,
here too.
have some fun.
So you are
slice some
going
things
to
with a
now
hot
go
knife,
to
and enjoy your evenings with a few events.
hydro out
Yeah.
to Europa.
And then when
Well,
Aaron 47
Going
comes up
to
on the joining
Hydro out to
connection,
Ireland.
you leave the server because you know there's going to
Hey,
be something
know
bad
what?
coming towards your base.
You know, I've noticed that happens a few times.
cargo ship is going to
and
just
to be
mine
honest,
hydro.
when we
'cause
come on as
it's
admins, we
nice and
never
close to
try
the
to do anything
surface.
bad.
It's
Anything
slow,
we do
so that'll be
to
fine.
you, even if it's a bad main activity,
This
is something
one-
you'll easily be able to recover from.
Gonna make a new task.
it's
Where
not-
are we?
What is it like that bastard that come at me and Murloc ship
Transport.
in the it was you.
Yeah,
You shot me, you bastard.
Castillo.
yeah. When we do things,
I know. It's for the
always do
Goes
it
out to Castillo.
so you can recover from
Ships
it.
hydrogen. You can actually have
Unless the
no
place you're
limits and stuff on
attacking
it. It's
or the
pretty
way
easy.
it's going with it is just not going to work, and then
And
we
that.
our hands are full.
Lots of tasks on this place.
Like for instance, the drone protective zone on Severus, right?
Two,
That area was so well protected, right?
Hydro to
Because it was
Castillo.
designed for only people, you know,
Go.
who
So that's on
really
its
were
way.
determined to break
So if we go to
through.
the map,
Things
loading
like
now.
that, for instance, that was an admin area.
There it
But
goes.
as everyone found
So it's
out,
hit
that
maximum
admin actually
speed.
area was key to the end of the server season. I mean, if someone might have broken in there earlier, they
Gee,
might have
it's
been
gotta
able
be
to have
slow.
access to
They
mainframe.
certainly tried, Aaron. They certainly
Yeah, they
tried.
might have had mainframe access earlier to put in the reset code and reset
gonna
the
come
server
all
and
out here.
override the other people.
Yeah. See, if I was so tempted to just launch
hang
a
on.
barrage of missiles to that location.
Easy way to fix that.
It's not really
Like,
cool, is it?
Thousands and thousands of missiles just to that location.
Blah, blah, blah.
But the other thing I will say as well, I think this is something that a lot of the space
No,
engineers
that's better.
community agree with. Release of space engineers, every time Keen have released a patch, it has been less.
No, I think last Underworld,
think
I
that's
think
working.
it was probably the most stable, at least that I've.
Alright. Probably just easy to do that. Anyway, sorry. So I've got a shuttle running from Jupiter. It's running from the Jupiter station all the way out to my new station out here that's at the Castillo Moon. Castillo? Something like that. It's now powered because it's just done a shipment. However, that power, it's not going to last very long at all. It's going to last 2 minutes, and that space station, I don't think it's going to get. I don't think it's going to make it back in time. So I've got remaining operation time. Okay, so that's 2 pieces of fuel. Each piece lasts 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Damn. Yeah, there's no way there's going to be a ship that's going to get back in time. Unless that's it now, and it's going to take. Where are you going to? You're going to make it in 42 seconds. Get out of town. Hey. Nice. It's going to make it. So that one's going to fuel up that one nicely. Alright. Meanwhile, there's that cargo ship. It's going to be really slow coming down, going. There it is. Actually going pretty quick. Considering that's going to have cargo content 6. Can you get more? 6. Should be getting up to 12. Hey Jelly, how you going, man? Welcome to my stream. I have set myself a limit, or kind of a target, of trying to get a space station in every celestial body, planet, moon, anything. Oh, Lawfot, that's Jelly. Jelly created Space Station Manager. So he's the guy with any question you'll ever have about this game. But yeah, it's I've gotten quite a few stations. So let's see. Where's my list? Don't worry about that dead one. That's my list of stations so far. Actually, I should check which was that one. That one has no power. Which one is that? Okay, it's running out of fuel. Where is production? That run out of fuel. It's using. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Damn it. That little generator is not going to cut it. I need a bigger one. Oh, where is it? That's better. Then I can get rid of the small one. That was my mistake. Whoops. You're doing good. That's awesome, man. Not enough power. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. What's that? Low fuel. Yeah, that's fine. I knew it was going to be low fuel. Because I got to turn it on. There we go. So I've got 4 minutes of power. 4 minutes of power. And where's the next fuel station? Okay, they're heading back. So it takes about a minute to get back, load it up, and another minute to come back again. So I've got enough fuel. Look at him go. Go, man, go. Meanwhile, so that's Jupiter Station. It's getting loads and loads of hydrogen, and then it's supplying hydrogen out to all these little guys. I'm going to put another space station here somewhere. Out in Saturn. I haven't done any stations. I've only got one station, but they're going to be more moons out here. I've got, you'll love this. Little freight train. So Neptune, I've got, I think it's about 12 shuttles going backwards and forwards, fueling Pluto. Yeah, watch for bugs. And then I've got, I think, 8 shuttles going between Pluto and Eris. Eris, I think it is. Which is just fueling that one. And they're on their way back. So there's 8 doing that. So big fuel train happening from between Neptune and these two guys. Very happy about that. And yeah, so far so good. Everything is going really well. I'm actually really happy that that's getting. What's our storage like? 2. Nasty. That is nasty. Where's my next fuel? Oh, here he comes. Yeah, fuel me. I'm actually a little bit worried that I'm going to run out of fuel at Jupiter. Off he goes again. Let's manage. Yeah, this is going to be close. I think I should get another shuttle doing this run. Big station, setting it up. Light up as an naval generous. Yeah, I haven't made any big, like really huge stations. I screwed around with, I think it was IO. IO? No, it wasn't IO. Maybe it was, where are we? Stations. Roper. Yeah. I had a bit of a muck around trying to, going small, big, small, big. Yeah, it's not bad. I haven't figured out the way to make something really massive yet. At the same time, I've got to be able to fuel it, so. But I know you've done an update to have some of the pieces as you put them on, they go out of alignment, but I haven't seen, like these two have lined up here. So I haven't seen it work yet. To be looking a little bit different. Yeah, it's alive. A lot of people visiting. Where are we? So we're running at 140% capacity on the hangars, so it's pretty good. Yeah, only 7,700. Oh, it's not released yet? Okay. So that was that little teaser picture you put up in your Discord the other day. Awesome. We've got, yeah, about 7,700 per customer. It's not bad. You get the most of the money out of markets. You really load up on markets, you get huge cash. I've actually started this one with the research tree enabled as well. So I need to save up and get a lot more production points so I can get down to carbon fiber. I need that carbon fiber. Ready to get it tomorrow, Monday. Yeah, that's cool. Tomorrow I'll be at the gun range, so yay. Actually, what I want to do is check my Jupiter station, which I've named Hydro Hub, because, well, that's where all the hydro's at. And I want to check to see the stock of hydro. 177. Nice. So that cargo ship, which is nice and close, is bringing bulk loads back, which is awesome. It's just slow, but it's really close to the planet, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Could always get another cargo ship. There's a delivery going out. I'm back for a pickup. Awesome. It's going really, really well. I've actually got, where are we? Scroll out. I've got one ship. He's going to take a while. He's heading back to Saturn. It's going to take 9 hours. It did start at 14. Where is he? Oh, the black hole station. Awesome. This one's actually a decent size. Bit bright. But obviously this is my main research, but I also want to have a bit of visitors there as well. Strangely enough, you're only getting 3,200 profit. I thought a lot more people would want to visit this place. There's no stock. But yeah, I reckon it looks awesome. Weird thing is it doesn't matter where you put your hangars and things like that and your entry. All the ships want to seem to fly into the center section, which is a little bit weird. Not that it's a bad thing. So you see them flying into the ships. There's one that flew out. That's so bright. But that's awesome. And this one, I think that's the black hole. I think. Oh no, that's an O-type star. That's right. That's as close as I can build. Well, that's gonna be bright. Yeah. Lens flare. Kind of looks like a thermal grenade. Let's have a look at this one. What are you going to build? You getting me? Nuclear science, righto. Yeah, it bugs you. I'm actually trying to find. I think. I don't remember which one gives me my most amount of structural. Production, observatory. Like this guy. Gives you some strange science too. You haven't got anything for strange science yet, have you? I think that's like something in the future. Like I've got one point, which is not going to do me anything. I want to edit this station. Ooh, structurally pretty bad at the moment. I want to try and put some more observatories on there. Some down this way. Guy. All update. Oh, cool. That out of the wrong material. There we go. Might be able to squeeze one or two more. Power usage is overrated anyway. And 27% on power. Damn it! Oh, what's that? Storage. You have to dump another one. Darn. There we go. Because it's so hot. I was saying to the guys before, because it's so hot there. Oh, hang on. It's jumping up and down on power again. Oh, come on. That actually looks really cool. How could you have power problems being that close? Oh, we're good again. Oh, we're gone. Damn it. What are we? 117%. Let's add another. Yay. 88%. Can I put another one at the end again? Yay. There we go, got power. And 3.32% observing on science stuff, which is cool. Need to get the structural science up really high. Need the points. Need those points. What's that up here? What's this? Oh. What is this? EJ33. So P33J. There's no luminance. Black hole? White dwarf. Nitrogen, chlorine, helium, and oxygen. Science yield extreme. Ooh, piece of candy. I swear this wasn't here before. Is that new? Problem is, I need helium and hydrogen for my engine. So I can't afford the helium one yet. However, I want to build here a lot. Trying to find the center. Oh, there we go. That sounds good. There's no station here. It is new. Not because of an update. Okay. I honestly didn't even notice it before. Unfortunately, I have to figure out something to do with power. So I'd like to put in it's hydrogen. It's uranium. Uh-oh. I need another kind of power source. I don't think this is going to give me any power. 2.5 kilowatt. That ain't gonna do nothing. Don't know what I can do here. I'm gonna build something. .8 kilowatts. Just keep it small. Small storage. Small hotel. This will put me over on power. Oh no, 41%. I can undeafen myself. Oh, okay, cool. I actually had deafen myself in Discord because there's other people in there.
How do I get that to unlock it?
Right, see where it says general science?
Where's that?
I'm looking right at it. It's on your screen.
There,
right.
okay.
And I'm going to turn them
Right,
down a little bit.
that's what
Thanks,
you'll
Storm.
need to
Appreciate
get.
it.
So when your general science
but
points hit,
So we're going to hear arguments any minute now.
They've got the general science there, right, on the left hand side. And they've got the unlock small part. Like, if they had the top one just as that, and then not have the unlock small part, it'd make more sense, because the way it looks like you need a small part to unlock it.
I am
Oh,
working
man.
with him to kind of help this sort of stuff, because his English isn't fantastic.
This is why
32
I'm
kilowatts.
Okay, it's fine.
Because I am... I'm an engineer, right? But I'm very simple when it comes to English, and that looked very confusing.
Okay, well either way, I mean, you've got enough science points there to unlock that particular block.
Yeah, it's done.
And once you've unlocked that block, you've unlocked the storage.
Which I need to progress so I can get more ships going out and get more stuff coming in.
Right, so the storage, okay, and this is important for you to know. Storage is only relevant for what you have. It's not needed for trade. It's not needed for anything like that. It's only for you to bring in resources and to hold them so you can use them.
I can also trade resources at that point by buying it in and then selling it off.
Yeah, that's where you store your things. The markets and stuff like that, they've got their own separate thing that goes on. It's nothing to do with you. You just get the money from their rent, if you like. Now, if you go back to your map and hit map itself, there's different types of science that you'll need. So if you move, say, right close to the sun, for example, so click around the sun, right? Just click ever so slightly off the sun. Well, actually, no, that'll do. That'll do, yeah. Right, so if you look, if you were to place a station around the sun, you would not get much more than just general science. Now, if you look around the map, there's a quasar somewhere, there's a white dwarf, there's all sorts of stuff. Have a good look around each planet and the moons that are encompassing them. They all have different properties and they all have different science points that you can earn from just being like there. That one you could yield structural science from, wherever that was. Yeah. So the structural science we had there. So if you ever get the opportunity to put a base there, then you'll be able to get science.
Station there.
Yeah, well, you'll need to get your custom going.
There's something. Something here. I can't see it.
Wizard, can you oversaturate an area?
In the future, you will be able to, but for now, exploit the shit out of it whilst you still can. because he will be making it so that like if you've got too many stations in one place, they'll compete with each other.
Oh, okay, okay.
So science shield there, Conrad, is medium. What's the science point you're going to get from around then?
Ooh, funky.
I don't know where I fucking clicked. Oh, map.
Hey, wizard.
Yep.
Did you hear that there's a new like a black hole P33J?
A new one.
New one, yeah. I'm there now. I can't even see it. Usually you see some sort of a body, but there's nothing there.
Let's check that one out. Right.
Unfortunately, you need
Conrad, see,
power.
yes, right. See that there that you're looking at right now.
Power.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Right. So look at the signs coming off that. You get nuclear, structural, and general, and it's quite a decent yield. So if you put a base around there.
Yeah, but how do I get a base? How do I get
right. So right, I'll show you how to. Well, I'll tell you how to do it. So get yourself back
again. There it is.
Get yourself back. Right. That's the soul system.
So start from scratch.
Yeah. So get yourself away from there. Okay. Oh, right. See where you've placed your marker. Get yourself back to there. Use W, S, D, and A to move around the map. That's a nice place.
Oh, where do those points go?
There you go. Here.
Okay, so place. Why are you zooming in and out all the time?
Yeah.
That's how I navigate the map.
Ditch.
I thought it was the one we first looked at.
Hang on, it's not going to work.
Can you change the colour of your station, Wiz?
No.
Well,
it's dependent upon what materials you need.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That they're made out of.
Here, let's go here. How do you do it?
Right, so look at your temperature. It's 10,000 degrees at that position, so that's going to melt your station, as Aaron found out.
When I was inside the star. That was good fun.
So basically, wherever it is, that's a good place for structural. That's a really good place, Conrad. Stay where you were.
127% overpower.
Right. Move the cursor closer to the planet in the middle.
Souls.
That's it. Right. Now then, if you look at the very bottom, it says new station.
I can just build it randomly wherever I want.
Yep. And now you literally. The rule of thumb that I stick to is get your power first, then get a station for an observatory.
Market?
You don't need a market, you just need a shuttle bay. And make sure it's airtight. And that'll get you going. The only time you need to market is if you need to generate additional income. You can add things to stations you already have to help the revenue increase.
That's it.
But for now, you just want the science points. So everything that you build in any part of the system, make sure it's got an observatory on it. If you can, place a secondary observatory on the same station, and you'll increase the rate at which you make science points.
I don't have that much yet.
2%.
My suggestion for you is to try and unlock aluminium. So yeah, cash on this. Aluminium needs
Since
one
I've got the structural right now from the place there, I should be able to soon.
Yeah, so is
How
that
do I get
station
back
working?
to production?
It is. Yeah, small observatory, and that's it. You've got your first structural point, so you can now unlock aluminium.
Beauty.
Now that you've unlocked aluminium, you'll be able to make the station longer, so you can add more modules, and then you'll have to balance the structural load between steel and aluminium.
That's what I'm talking about. As research points go.
Manage stations.
That's what I need.
So now, how do I switch to change material?
Right, so change
So
material,
close.
but you need to select the material you want. At the very bottom of the screen on the left hand side, you see a steel beam. You need to move it over to aluminium. Now, the aluminium, to do the swap, will cost you credits.
Swap it. How do you get it to do it?
Research only.
How do you change it to it?
You already
To
have, but you don't
get-
have the credits yet.
Where do you see your credits? There should be like a list on like everywhere you
credits
go.
are
It
at the
should be.
Your credits are at the top right, the blue circle with the C in it.
Alright.
It's a helium engine.
Right. The reason why it's red, if you look at it, right, melting point reached. This material would fail in this environment. So basically, where you are, it's too hot. The melting point of aluminium is 600 and something odd degrees, and where that particular station is, it's too hot. So you cannot use aluminium where you are. Now, the new station that you've just put, you should be able to use aluminium.
It was the new station.
That wasn't you. That was the start.
No, it wasn't. That was a new one. I'm trying to get back to my other one, but switching between stations is a cunt.
So you go to manage stations. Yeah. The one that you're currently looking at says new station. If you want to go back to the starter station, click on the play button. Right, and then switch to or manage. There you go.
1%.
So you can change the properties of that to aluminium. If you want to do the whole lot, if you hold down, I think it's shift, you can drag it across and turn it to aluminium. Yeah, you've done it. If you want to see the materials that are currently placed,
the structural integrity though.
If you want to see materials that are currently placed, next to that icon where it shows you structural load, there's another one that's grayed out. If you click on it, it'll show you the materials that each module is made from.
It tells me right there. See?
Shit.
What button do you click to change it?
So currently you're using aluminium.
A lot of money.
It's not letting me. It's not letting me change them all. Is it because there
I
are
don't know what
credits?
I don't know what
Credits.
It's weird looking.
18,000. I don't have the 18,000.
Fair one. But you definitely want to consider so you want to make a design that works really well, and then just duplicate it in certain places so that you can gain science and money. Doesn't matter if it's just steel. Just make a station that you know that will do well in different places, and then just make a few of them.
Like that science one I've got.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I like to start a cult.
How are you getting on, Aaron?
Do you want a tour? Not doing too bad. I'm just gathering some research and structural to add to my research pool, so I can start ranking things up and go to different areas. But apart from that, if I go to my different stations, let's just switch to that one. Got one there that's just ticking away. Actually, when I go to my manager, I can tell you what they are. So we've got volcanic eruptions. That's the moon one that I just started. We started with, and that's just a money maker. We've got the Bush Company. That's just a money maker. We've got the Peppermint Rhino. That's a research station.
Where'd you come up with these names?
And then we've got the landing strip. The landing strip's another research. Well, more of a money maker. The landing strip. So I'm just gonna start putting some more money makers in there, and let the cash rain. You know, and
money.
I mean, I did say to him when I was chatting to him about the map and everything, like you get to see so much of the map, like when you first start. And I said to him, I was expecting to have like like a fog of war where if you build in a certain place, it extends your viewing range.
Yeah, or even if the planets had exploration points.
Yeah. So he did say that he's going to put an exploration mode on there. I believe he said he's going to add an additional 10,000 planets or solar systems and nebula mixture.
Ooh, damn.
So he's doing a big rework. But at
That's
the moment,
a lot.
He's fine tuning the mechanics for shuttles and how ships interact with planets and other stations and things like that. Different types of propulsion. He's trying to get things for like at the moment there's no life support. He's going to get that put in there. He's going to have a crew. So your science, you will have people that do science. But he's on the fence as to which way to go. Like he might be able to rent to hire people who are really good and give you science quickly, or you can hire somebody and train them. And there's like different advantages to either training your own in-house or doing something elsewhere.
Saturn station, what's going on?
Oh shit, that won't be there.
Why is that not spinning?
What's the temperature? Oh, not that bad. Details of Joel.
Uh-oh. I think stuff's been breaking on my stations.
So with these ones here, right, do you just have to be in red to get it, Wizard?
Have to be what, sorry?
Do you have to be in the red to get it? Like, how do I get the point of this star?
Right, so you just need to be in that the big yellow band that goes around it.
Oh yeah, so I can get that and the benefits of that.
No.
No.
You've got to right? You've got to be if you are in the yellow bar, right, of that particular planet, then that's the benefits you're gonna get. If you are in the yellow band of that sun, then anything inside of that anything around that sun band, you will get the benefits of, but you will not see the benefits of the planet as well.
So I've got to have it either in one or the other.
Yeah, you've got to be a satellite. You can either orbit the sun or you can orbit the planet, but you can't orbit both at the same time.
Where are you on
Let me prove
station?
you wrong.
I place it right on the edge. It doesn't do anything. Is it an in or out type deal?
It's full.
It'll tell you in the top left of the screen what solar system you're in or what planet you're next to or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's an on and off. There's no crispy area, is there?
Yeah, at the same time, it'll also tell you what the properties of that particular environment are, so there might not be enough light to actually run a station. So you'd have to switch to like some kind of alternative fuel source, hydrogen, nuclear, or whatever.
Right, we'll stick one of our money makers in here, and then we'll turn it to a research once I've got some more money. Money maker.
Build sumo stations.
Are you getting an apathy? Is it all working out for you?
Dude,
for yourself?
My station list is getting longer and longer and
Have
longer.
you made your first billion yet?
Oh yeah, we've gone past that. I'm still cruising on the cash. Don't get me wrong, it's come in nice and slow, but it's coming in enough so I can keep going. I haven't been going back to the old stations to upgrade anything yet. I've just been trying to build more and more stations. So yeah, look out for that planet P33J. It's like a black hole. You'll see the ring for it. And that's like top left-ish.
What's your average income now?
Let's see.
£2
Each.
and 5 pence a day.
Shut up, Stone. 34 million a tick.
Oh, you done well. Oh, well, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's cruising nicely.
Then you find a load, so it only comes up to £2 and 5 pence a day.
Can anyone sell me in the hotel concept? Because I don't. They don't make that much money, do they?
You've got to.
They can.
They can. You got to set them up right. You need a fair chunk of them, and they need to be in I think, a nice place. People that want to visit. I know it sounds weird, but it's true.
Surely everyone wants to visit space, though.
Yeah.
Well,
Space.
in a place where space is commonplace, it's the more exotic the closer you need station, the better.
Titan. Station here. New station. So I'm going to build a station out at Titan and have it purely hotels.
Did you notice that with that he's added rotation to the planets now?
Yes. You can actually see it in distance too, like far, far away.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's real
See that
nice.
he's put up that he's back to work on doing it on a Discord.
Reaction cell. Storage.
Hey Connor, what happened?
Got raided on the outer server.
Oh.
It's the same people from last night, Void.
Apathy.
Oh, back in a second.
Yes?
I've looked at my screen.
Yeah, oh, hang on, sorry, I'm watching Aaron's stream. Right. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Crash it into the planet.
Oh, you have too? How
Quite a bit.
did you manage that? Too close.
I pointed this out to him the other day.
Oh, it's a graphical thing.
Do it, then?
This is my uranium mining
Yeah,
facility.
where was I?
There's only a 0.00 something chance of actually getting uranium from it. So I wanted the station as close as possible. So I literally went it down pixel by pixel until I could only just to say place it, and then managed to do this.
Say, were you mining uranium out the actual planet core or something?
Yeah, that's what I said to her. We were laughing about it. But yeah, I'm actually getting uranium from one of the moons now.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
How much and how often do you get uranium?
It's the percentage is low. I'm using fighter ships because of the speed that they can move at. They can only hold one cargo infantry at a time, but because it's such a rare resource, one is all you need. So many hands, many little hands to get whatever's there.
Many hands light work. So you're saying?
Yeah.
Titan. Do here.
But I'm actually chock-a-block at the moment, which is nice. I've got 550 uranium.
Yeah.
That's quite well.
Did you say you'd be able to like ever trade maybe with like other players or?
He doesn't know yet. He's not looking at multiplayer. He wants to.
Well, I'm not like thinking multiplayer. I'm thinking like just like a small little.
There's a market. There is a market here, and yeah, and you can sell and buy things from the in-game market.
But what you do, does that affect the market? Like if you buy out all sulfur, does it?
What was that?
Affects the sulfur.
I've just found an explosive missile. I don't know what it's for, but I'm buying it.
I don't know. You can make them, dude. You can make explosive missiles.
Where?
I saw it the other day. There's actually explosive. There's actually a few different types.
It's not like us on Rust when we find like the blueprint we've been always wanting to get.
Successfully purchased. Sorry, I've been trying to make diamonds like since I started.
Diamonds?
That's right. Yeah, you need to make diamonds, haven't you?
You're gonna marry someone.
Yeah, well, I am getting married, yeah.
That is true.
Right,
Thank
production
you, Bob.
and fire it up.
Are you getting on, Conrad?
Go park next to a sun, Thomas. One that looks like it's growing.
Set up a stationary above Earth so we can get more.
Oh, hang on. Jelly just said you can't make those missiles yet, but you can buy them.
Ha ha.
I'm gonna go now. I want one. Buy items.
I've got missiles and you don't.
Damn it. No, they're not even showing up. You suck. Let's see.
I'm not suck, I'm awesome. I've got 162 billion credits.
Yeah.
Listen, you know those really fast red bits that are spinning?
Yeah.
Like your mid-section. Gravity must be like 5G there.
No, that's a
They're
power
actually
source.
centrifuge.
Yeah.
Oh, so what? Do they like just pull the weak people to the top and then throw the strong people to the bottom or something?
Yeah, cause no, it's these things here. The centrifuges for uranium processing.
So it's not full, you know, like so that
No.
you can only have like a really good population of thin people, so that you know fat people get sent to one place, thin people, you know,
Jeez,
good weight
Stone.
people get sent somewhere else. Yeah, it's like natural selection, but with artificial gravity.
Well,
Or
that's not natural
centrifuge.
selection, is it?
But,
With
well,
gravity selected.
yeah, yeah, it's just basic physics selected it. Technically,
Which is, it's the whole point of what it's for. It's making uranium.
oh. I wonder what they do then. Do they just chuck it down there?
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm at a bit of a loss now because I'm trying to sell uranium, but the market isn't having it.
Does like you?
Have you like overfilled the market or something? Can you do that? Like,
Should be fine.
What's it called?
It's got the market.
Jelly's in my stream. Jelly, that is Wizard talking.
Wait, you're streaming?
Yes.
Oh, hello, please.
Potato.
Hi, Jelly.
Jelly.
Yeah, give it.
Jelly. See that jelly the one about?
This is gonna look weird. Oh shit, I need to put
Jelly,
that on.
there's still no diamond. I'm disappointed.
I think this still should be like.
Wait, he reckons it doesn't sound like Wizard. Trust me, that's Wizard.
Oh. Not
Yeah,
me.
I'm gonna get rid of the ball bag.
Asshole.
Wizard wants diamonds.
If
I guess-
hotels do on this game, then surely like strippers would do even better.
Stone.
What?
Stone.
It's what?
You're an asshole.
Thanks to Jelly and a few other people, I have decided to invest in a new headset. I don't have it yet.
Yes. Thank God.
Wizard spending money? God, I need to sit down for that one.
Hey,
Like,
Wizard.
always wants to spend money. It's just he's got a wife or a fiance.
That's what I said. Wizard spending
Stations
money.
just
I
run
didn't
out.
say wanting to. I said spending it finally.
Yeah, well, it's a luxury to be able to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I said to me mum, right, you'll laugh at this, okay? It was my birthday,
Ma'am.
right? It's my mother, right? So it's my birthday, right? And she says, oh, I'll buy you a ton of sand so you can lay your patio, right? It's a rented house.
What?
Anyway, yeah, she'll buy me a ton of sand so I could lay some slabs down and stuff. I'm like, all right, oh, that's a nice birthday offer, mum. Ton of sand. Yeah. Right, anyway, so my headset's on its way out. I'm taping everything together to stop things from falling out and whatever. So I says to her, remember that ton of sand that you haven't bought me yet because I haven't asked for it yet? And she said, yeah. I said, do you think you could put some money in towards a headset instead? No.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm like, why not?
The sound is like 250.
Surely, Wizard, with something with like your like ability, you could turn that sound into like a headset.
I could.
Probably could.
Yes, I could. I do have the resources, Stone, to build myself a foundry, right? To melt it down into some kind of silica-based microphone. Yes, I could do that.
Go on then.
No, why should I?
Because.
Oh, that'd be a cool trick.
Can you imagine if like people say, "Oh, where'd you get this headphones from?" Oh, I made them. You could
Many
build
people could say
microphones.
that. Come on.
You can make a microphone out of a pencil.
True, but you can't make a headphones out of a pencil. You can make them out of plastic cups, but
that shuttle went straight through a planet.
Do you know? Shut up, Stone. Just shut up.
Shuttle went straight through a planet. That's a small problem. And he's going through
I will
again.
not be putting a piece of string to my hard drive and attaching it to a bloody cup with hair that tick.
Probably make your fucking hard drive work better.
Oh, manage. Let's turn the power on.
Speaker.
Really, a speaker? Don't you have to? Oddly enough, they're already part of the headset that I'm using, and they're fine.
Out up with that.
Oh, is it just the mic? No.
Just the mic.
It'd be nice if you could paint up your space stations. There you go, Jelly. There's another thing for you to add to your list.
It'd be nice if you could put a picture
Colour
of
your
yourself
space
on it.
station.
See, I thought it was an option. I thought it was an option to paint your space station because I went into a thing and it said colour.
Oh, that's just you colour your icon. So you can.
Yeah.
So if you look at my stream, I colour coordinate. Well, I've started to it. All my stations. So the science ones are blue with the science logo. Everything else is kind of like a purple for the hotel.
Oh, I just write SCI after a science one.
Oh yeah.
Is there like nebulas yet, or are they
on the way? I believe.
Ooh, nebula. This one's gonna be busy.
See, you got the inside link here, Wizard. On the way, I believe.
We were discussing it. We were talking about possibilities of being able to harvest, different types of gases from nebula, and also, like, have you noticed how there's like, well, I don't know if you've been paying attention or not, but there are properties with the materials for things like chemical resistance. So if you build a station in a nebula that's possibly like acidic or alkali, it might damage the station over a period of time.
Colours.
Like
Colours.
That's cool.
When did you ever get
With
like,
hydrogen.
like, events in the future? You know, like sort of like asteroid fields, like they hit your station.
And there's a possibility of piracy and stuff like that to be added.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
He's working on things. He's looking
to
in.
really bring this game ahead. You have some escorts along with your ships. You have the that'd be so cool.
Yeah, he's looking into possible ideas, but at the moment he's getting the foundation solid.
Yeah.
Before he builds up any further, he wants to make sure that everything's working, and he's got various different types of ships, different end games, different. And there's still tiered compartments to come out. We've only got up to tier 2 at the moment. He wants to bring out an additional 2.
What about throwing people into airlocks and then decompressing it?
There you go, Wizard. I've got 39 stations so far.
And you just sort of see them float off.
Yeah, you got. Did you just see you got 39
sorry,
stations?
29.
And you're only bringing in 32 mil.
Yeah, but remember, I haven't gone back and edited any station. I've just been pounding out stations constantly.
Fair enough.
And I've been setting them up. So I've got, in the Sol system, that Eris station that's all the way out in the middle of nowhere? if you look at my stream, you can see the convoy of ships that are flying out from Neptune, supplying those stations with power. Hydrogen deliveries. Yeah, hydrogen deliveries.
Are all these planets orbiting one sun then, or
No, there's different solar
No.
systems.
There's
Yeah, Zockley's got his own solar system.
Yes,
He
yes,
does,
he
yeah.
does. Where is that one?
That cheeky bugger. That's
He's
pretty
got
cool.
he put
It's Alpha
Planet Joel
Centauri.
in there. I was bad laughing.
is it like Zoxol, or is it?
Yeah.
That what it's called? Is that what it's called?
Children
Okay.
Song.
Hang on, I can find you exactly. I've
Found
got
it.
a couple of
Found
stations
it.
around there.
There's so Zockley's actually a B-type star.
Aw,
And then he's got a
star.
He's got a planet. Ooh, there we
Brown
go.
nose.
What?
Oh shit!
What
This
is
space
the
station
B-type
stopped
star?
moving. Check all your stations, Wizard. I've just noticed a lot of them might have stopped moving. I think there's been maybe a properties change of some description.
No, mine's fine.
Because I've noticed.
Yours has failed.
Yeah, but
Yours
that's
is broken.
that's
why it's not spinning.
Apathy,
No.
maybe it's just moving so fast it just looks like it's standing still.
no.
There you go, fixed.
Yeah, but that was I haven't even visited this one yet for ages, and all of a sudden it's not moving. So I'm wondering if there's something that's been updated, maybe.
Maybe just try click off to another station and come back on it. Maybe that.
So now I'm doing 41 millitick. It's not bad. I have to go check all my stations now. Gee, I think that's the planet of.
What did you say that the name of that black hole thing was again?
There's Joel planet. There's Django planet. Django moon, I should say. P33J.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh yeah? Oh nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's hang on.
You've been living in the Zockley universe.
Yeah. Oh, you've got one
Get
there.
the,
Okay.
Can you get the fireworks? You know the ones that he showed in that GIF when he said, you know, when he finally got 1,000 copies.
Okay, a Jelly says the properties of adapters have changed. There was a bug that adapters had their left or right mixed up. So the small side was stronger than the large side. This has now been fixed recently. So check your stations. Damn it. I have to go check all my stations.
To be fair, like
That's still spinning.
Keen, but like that is the way to do it. Oh yeah, by the way, I did change this, so that this might not work anymore. Oh, thanks.
I'll fix it.
Thanks, Jelly. Thank you.
That's fine.
I know what you've changed. Thank you.
Did one
That's
of
right,
the
cool.
ships just jump into a black hole
What, on my screen or Wizards?
on your screen?
No, they're all. Well, they kind of just.
Your
Oh, geez, that was close. No, well, that's Mars, and there's the moons of Mars.
Oh, that's a pretty station. Look at that.
It is a
It's
cool
very
effect
blue.
though as they jump away.
Oh yeah. Its only problem is that your ships can't jump. That'd be awesome. That'd be. There you go, Jelly. There's another thing. I want to be able to build a ship that can jump.
I just said he's working on that.
Is
He's
he?
making better ships. He is, yeah.
He did. He actually said he did think that the stations could fail because of the that change. But that's fair enough. That's why we test these things. There's Django
To be
station.
fair, I'd be quite excited if I saw one of my stations like ablaze in space. You know, just like get it fixed before it goes completely supernova or something.
That'll probably happen.
Yeah, to be
That'll
honest,
probably
that'd
happen.
be cool.
I reckon eventually that'll happen. Oops, don't hit it.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it, Wizard.
Good.
Is that a pulsar that uses that apathy?
I think that was. Hang on, I'll go back. That's Jinxus.
check
That
out this one, why not?
is.
Question: Do you need a hangar bay if it's a research station?
It'll
Neutron
I
star.
don't know if it'll stop it from working, but it will shut up a flag.
Ugh. So bright.
Neutron star.
Yeah.
I would say I'd say put it on there anyway. You don't need to have a market, but you do need to
I just
have
wanted
the
to know if I
basics.
could max out the structural integrity, or but make it stronger. and I'd have another module that's useful, like another research module.
What do you mean as part of the same blueprint?
Well, no, instead of having a hangar.
That
Well,
one's
you can-
nice. I like that
You
station.
need at least one hangar.
Oh, you need one hangar, so you can't just get rid of the hangar.
You need one at least.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
There is like an Earth on this, and
Yes, there's a soul system.
I'm gonna guess that was like the first one he built.
Hey, Conrad.
Maybe.
I'm watching.
This is my black hole hideout.
Holy shit, that's close.
Holy shit, that's bright.
Your station should totally be blown apart.
Yeah. Look at the distortion.
Some of these things you really can't get this close to.
That station looks cool actually. It's
FatBros.
like your hotel.
Plus, all
Yes.
these small little ships would be vaporized.
I would want to live there. Can I get a room?
Yes, you may. It costs
Is
you.
there room service or
No, it's kind of like self-service.
is it?
I wish you could design your own ships, like pick your own ships and like design them so like you can have massive cargo freighters going between stations and stuff. That would be cool.
You can make your own ships.
You can. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, he's got ships in that you can build, but you're not at that level yet to be able to build them. You need to unlock the where is it?
I'm gonna guess like a workstation or something.
You need to unlock the research node.
Small experimental bay.
No, you need small vehicles. First, you need to unlock small storage, and from there it goes down to small vehicle assembler.
Got it already. I need
Nice.
to get the red science. Where do I get that?
Production.
Red science is for production.
Yeah, so he wants 15 production before I get that. I would just drive the game as a heat there.
If you have a look, Conrad, in the research node, you will see a small experimentation bay.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right? If you unlock that, what you can do is you can make resources. I found that gold bar works the best.
What are you doing?
And if you get yourself a blast furnace, refine the gold ore, turn it into ingots, and then put them into the experimental bay and destroy them, you will get general science and structure. General science, structure, and something else. I think it's production.
Can you make your station of gold?
Yes,
Get rid of
yes, you can.
Can you have a solid gold station? That'd be cool.
Yes, you can have a solid gold station if you wish.
But does it actually give you like the gold material, or
Do you know what? I've never used it.
just build one? I want to see what a solid gold station.
What you want me to see? You want to see a solid gold station? Okay, what's it? Let's have a look at the properties of gold then, shall we?
I'm sure it like all melts or something.
So let's see. It melts
actually
at
need to extend this thing.
1062 degrees. It's got a chemical resistance of 91%.
Let's make this a little
And
bit.
its strength is its actual strength is less than steel, so it's really poor on the strength side of things.
Sounds perfect. Build it.
And its mass is just stupid. So it's a really poor building material, but its properties will no doubt be beneficial in some place in space that is yet to be shown. I don't know.
It may be like really bad as just one bit of gold, but I think if you have like a whole station made out of it, it sort of equals out and works.
It's better.
That's how
And more
science
storage.
works.
Nice.
Okay, so where should I know what I've got the perfect place for you, Storm.
Oh, good.
Production.
There's
It's a refinery. Nothing.
there is indeed a place.
Greenhouse. Blast furnace.
This is just in the middle of space. Somewhere cold.
It's a planet that.
Get rid of the observatory. Install a greenhouse.
Let's have a look.
Observatory.
I do like planets. They're very planetary.
You like planets? They're very planetary.
Yeah.
Excellent.
When I grow up, I want to own one. Whole planet. And can like carve like.
So I wonder what else.
Into it.
I wonder what else in the future. What we're going to be able to make with the
Cool.
greenhouse. It'd be interesting. So we'll get
Like
that
have
sorted.
like a whole hydroponics sort of.
Yeah. Well, I do. At the moment, I've got 2 greenhouse on this station. They're both making organic, and then I break down the organic with the blast furnace to make graphite. And eventually, then I'll be able to combine the graphite with something to make carbon fiber. That's what this station's for.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah, so that makes even faster ships.
Is there any like limit to the amount of stations you can build?
Not yet. I haven't found one. I'll let you know if I find one.
I don't know if there ever be one. Isn't there? Why not just build stations?
There's a lot.
I've only got
Let's
6
see.
right now.
I want you to
If you
start
build
doing
near a road,
CO2.
Is there any advantage? Like, is there any advantage in building
What
in a
more
place where there's
trade?
more people?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen any, although that might change.
It should be more trade. Like your market should be more useful if it's near something that's more useful.
Maybe.
You should have more AI ships coming there than say if you build in the middle of nowhere.
Where am I getting my water from?
That should be like the benefits. In my mind. You not agree.
I'm not
Oh,
sure. I'm
yeah,
actually not
but
sure.
where
I'm
am I
not
getting
planet
water?
aware enough, so to say.
I mean, there's definitely grounds for it. We'll just have to see where it goes.
Yep.
I mean, I'm happy with things, with the way things
Interesting the
are.
way it's going. Yep.
Cold wall.
I'm sure Zockley's sat on his PC, smug as whatever, thinking that I've got a whole solar system named after me. I'm awesome.
Oh.
It's the observatory, which I can get rid of.
I'm sure there's a meme there somewhere.
Processing gold. Oh, okay.
What the soul?
Experimentation. Observatory.
Oh,
Let's get rid of the observatory.
Let's see.
This one. It's not that one. Where's the furnace? No.
Ah, there it is. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Need more power.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Temperature's a bit high.
Bit high.
Let's see. Oh. Hey, Aberdeen.
Yeah.
I found copper
Where?
and graphite.
Oh, at Hurdy? Yeah, no. I've already got that. Already got a station out there.
Yeah.
Right, where is that sucker?
Okay, so
Start gold.
So where did I get the structure science from?
I'm sure you found some around the moon somewhere.
There's none. I've looked in every planet I could find. Where do you
You
get?
know, you check the moons as well.
The moons.
No
Task
science.
called cell.
No science.
Let's
Well,
have a
I
reserve.
mean, there's a place where I'm at
50.
where general science is 1.25 and structural science is.
Oh, there you go. 0.5.
Yeah.
That's beside Jupiter, I believe.
Gold.
I'll set one up here.
I forgot where I was up to.
Start with it.
Go to-
observatories. Solar panel.
Oh.
God, this observatories are fucking expensive.
Yeah, I think the station stopped spinning if they're over a certain size after you updated the join. That's what I think.
So to change the material, do you need to have the material in stock?
No.
You need to unlock it.
Yes.
You need to research on the tree.
Okay, I've researched. Maybe I've
Oh, it hurts my eyes.
thought I unlocked. Yeah, I have. I've researched aluminium.
Okay, so what you do is at the bottom left, if you go into edit,
Yeah.
right, and if you go at the bottom left, you'll see the steel bar,
Oh yeah.
Like- right, and it'll open up when you put the mouse down there, and you'll see the aluminium next to it.
Oh yeah.
And then you click on the aluminium, and on the left-hand side, a bit further up, where you've got your merge and insert, above that is change material. Or there's a shortcut key which is just C. And then you just highlight whatever part of the station you want and click on it, and it'll change it to aluminium.
See that? Aha, that's broken.
Okay, I know how this works.
Yeah, that's fixed.
Thank you, Wes.
I've got a station in the Joel solar system.
In Joel, you've got a station in Joel.
I'm on the.
No, if that was Apathy saying that, I'd be worried.
Well, I just said it. Oh, dude. Oh, F1, F12. Nice. Actually, got the my Venus space station is actually covered by the sun. Like Venus is covering the sun.
It's a steep learning curve, but I'm actually really liking this game.
I'm gonna stick that picture up in its Discord.
Once you start to get your head around like the controls and stuff like that, yeah, it's nice.
Shots.
Django Joe, I love it. Django Joe. The planet in Joel Souls is good. Django? DJANGO.
That's the African cat, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Right, there's another screenshot.
Oh, one of the planets is XOC.
Yeah, it's Zockley.
Sock. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Oh my god, you can go crazy.
Alright. Slap some screenshots up there. That look pretty good.
There you go. There's a golden station just for you, Stone.
Gold?
Wow. That's flanky.
How'd you get gold station?
Okay, people are flocking to it.
Wow, you can make them really long once you've got aluminium unlocked.
Yeah,
once you've
to a
got
certain
different
point.
materials, you can really make them like as long as you dare.
Yeah, to a certain
I've got a
point.
lightsaber, Conrad, if you want to see that.
Oh,
God.
He does.
Like, it's about as far as I can get it without break, like using what I've got available. Where is it? Blackout Station, I've called it, because it's just drifting in space. There you go.
Is that the one with your nuclear reactor on it? Or
The fusion reactor, yeah.
your fusion? See, if you build really close to the sun, you'd be surprised how many people want to visit. I don't know why.
Maybe just want to get a suntan.
It's a hell of a tan.
Factor unlimited.
Oh, man, I really love Alpha Centauri. It's beautiful. Yeah, we could go to Uranus.
I have 3 solar things on this thing, and it still says inefficient power systems, not enough electrical energy.
Where you building?
Beside Jupiter.
Dark.
I know.
It's pretty dark at Uranus
Actually
right
got
now.
4 and still got nothing. Illumination is 46 KLX.
Stop spinning. That's right.
Do you think just ditch the station?
No, I don't.
No,
ditch
you're
the
fine.
station, but what you could do is, I mean, what you're trying to run off.
I get rid of.
I'm using it for research.
Because research stations use quite a lot of power, so you might want to just stick down to just a single research station. Who's this I'm looking at here?
remove it so it's one restart thing instead of two.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
There you are. See.
Kept on adding solar.
Yeah, research station. Well, the observer. They do consume quite a bit of power. And that's something that we were discussing was like what things should cost with respects to what they do and things like that. And, I mean, to be fair, I think it's pretty balanced compared to what other people he's been talking with are on about. I mean, some of the points that I mentioned were things like if the game's too easy, it's not going to be worth playing because, you know, if you're somebody like myself, you want a challenge, you won't have to think about it.
Look how many solar panels I got just to run this. To be fair, I'm in low illumination.
Yeah.
That's two research things. It's the biggest station I've built so far.
Oh, congrats.
Well, can you, if you see where it's red in the middle?
Yep.
What's that made out of?
Aluminium.
Okay, right. So highlight that grayed out box next to your structural load thing.
Remove.
Right. See where it's at the bottom of your screen on the right hand side, next to where it says preview. There's a grayed out box. Click on that. Right now it shows you what parts of your station are made of what.
All of them are out of aluminium.
Right. So the middle one that's almost red, turn it to steel and watch what happens. Look at your
Exotic.
Hey,
Exotic, how you doing, man? Just
down.
doing a live stream
now.
in Twitch and Discord at the same time.
Watch what happens. Yeah, 71 at current. Now it's gone up to 82.
So add steel in to make a better load.
Yes. But it's just like ordinary engineering corners. You know, you use different materials in different places depending upon what you want.
See, I've added some steel in there, and I've caused the aluminium there to fail.
Yeah.
I've caused the red here.
So
it's not actually helping all the time, but if it's a high stress point, it looks like yes, you can do that.
The more materials you unlock, the more you get to play, and the longer you can make the stations before you run out of structural points.
Thanks for the cheers, Exotic. Appreciate it.
So technically, you could make that station
oh my God, that
longer.
looks fucking weird. Oh Jesus! The things you got to do to get rid of it, get around stupid light levels. It works. Should be getting red now. Oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. Was that red? Structural. Tell me it was structural. I was getting there.
See what's going
So production.
Does that
go
feel
back into your research tree.
Sorry, give me a second. Oh God, it was structural, not fucking. Oh.
Split view. Action cell.
We're making the money now, Wes. Now we've got some aluminium upgrades.
Please tell me where I go to get that. No, I can't even find it. None.
Production. You don't have to just look in the Sol system. You can go to different ones.
I've gone to them all.
But you haven't, otherwise you'd have found it.
Probably, yeah. This is general.
Yeah, Exotic. I think you're the first person this week to give cheers. Yeah, I think so.
Does that look like I've not travelled? I've got Joe in here.
There's just a few things in there. There's much more to be had.
Shit, station's out of power. And enabled. Go.
Right now I'm getting nuclear.
I've got 5 hours worth of fuel.
I've got one over here. I've got 3, 4 in that solar system, and I've got a bunch in the one up.
Nice.
I hate you can't scroll. There we go, up here.
No, this game doesn't have a lot of sound. You'll get some sound with, like, you'll hear like little tiny pops every now and again.
To be honest,
from
production's quite hard to find.
The ship's going to hyperspace and stuff, but the game itself doesn't actually have any music. There's just the guys in the Discord chatting.
I thought you could find it.
Right, look in your research tree. see where the robotic arm is. Right now, 2 across from there, right? You've got that one, right? You research that and you build it onto a station, and then go into its abilities. So you need to make one of those.
Oh, Twitch muted itself. Okay, oh, that's cool. Ah. Let's have a look at the map. Do I need to make another station? Right here.
Ooh, you've got access to hydrogen, so you could have yourself a hydrogen
Okay, mate.
reactor going. Fuel cell.
Can you?
Conrad, I've just seen something that's really important for you. I don't know if Aaron's seen it yet.
Cheaper.
Have you got titanium yet, Aaron?
Not yet, no. Oh,
Like, do you just upgrade or do you have to replace?
No, you can just add it, but you'll have to find a way to add it.
Noticed if you put a steel beam in the center of your
yeah, exotic. Pretty much everyone's playing the game at the moment.
Stronger than just an aluminium.
I really do mean everyone.
Yep.
Not a bad idea if anyone. It's like souping up all the so much solar.
There's nothing wrong with getting some solar.
Finish optimizing all these stations before we build any more. Over to the Peppermint Rhino.
Peppermint Rhino.
Okay, so this one I can't use because it's too hot here. Melting point would fail in this environment. Interesting.
No, I think this is for large stations. Wizard, the cone thing I got.
Yeah, it's an adapter, so you can go up to the second tier stuff, and then you merge it back down to go to the first tier stuff. Or you can mix and match, so you can make it swell and shrink, swell and shrink, whatever.
I'll see you guys later. Have fun.
See you later.
See you later.
Ship.
What's the target experiment for me to get structural?
Titanium too.
Wizard.
Hello.
What's the target experiment I can do to make structural?
Right. So let's have a look at your stream. Where are you, Conrad?
Everyone's streaming.
I know. I'm jumping stream to stream. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So right. So all the materials that you see in the middle of the screen, you've got glass, iron, tungsten, copper, blah 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 blah. Right. These are recipes that you can try. Okay. And if you look at it, it's got yield, and it's got all the different yield types. So, for example, carbon fibers are really high yield substance, so it's diamond, gold, right? So if you click on them, every single one of those, you feed those materials into the research facility, right, to the experimental bay, and you gain those points in whatever it is that material gives you. So diamond, for example, gives you, there you go, so there's production from copper, from gold.
Excellent.
So how do I get these resources where I can turn them into this?
Right, so there's two ways that you can get them. You can mine them, refine them, and then destroy them. Or, if your credit system's up for it, you can buy them from the market if once they're available. Either way, it's going to take time to either save up the money or get yourself the facilities in place to do it yourself. So the market is constantly changing. There's basic
Okay,
bits and pieces in there.
Let's just do it myself.
Okay.
Where do I find copper?
Fine, I'll shut up.
No, so that's not what I meant. I said let's do it myself, not like I'm not going to buy it from the market because if I go buy it from the market, I'm going to sell more.
Use my stations, wizard, if you want. If you're running out of stations to abuse.
So wait a minute. All right.
Right, let's see. How many stations have we got now?
How do you see your profit per minute overall?
Your profit overall? How do you mean?
Like from all your stations.
It's in the top right hand side. It'll have so many credits per minute.
Last minute, 200, nearly 230, 240.
So if you just click on preview, it says, yeah, last minute, and I'm currently hovering at around 39 to 40 million every minute.
Okay, okay. More optimization is required then.
I've only got a small amount of bases.
How many stations you got?
With the exception of the one I've just made, one of them isn't public because it's for refining and fuel and stuff. I've got open to the public 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 open to the public.
Oh, okay, okay.
Jesus, really?
Yeah. And the rest of them are pure research or they are for producing fuel and stuff. Which I've now got more than I need. So I'm kind of like, I need to sell it. And I've been moaning at him because I'm trying to sell stuff and the market's like, nah, I don't want to buy it. Nah, don't want to buy it off you.
I'll just sell anything in excess. I'll just have it set up as a task. So anything I've got, I'll just flog it off.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
wow.
fine.
Ceres station
I'm not
looks
salty
awesome.
at all. I mean, I've only been trying to get diamond for the past week.
Yeah.
I believe there might have been an update released. I don't know. I need to restart my game and see if it's changed at all.
Oh man. Have you seen that moon? It's not a moon, it's like a dwarf planet Ceres.
Yep.
It's freaky at night. I think it's at night. Is that the sun? No, it's not the sun. Yeah, it's freaky. I've got to get some. Now I have 31 stations.
Oh no, Conrad's going back to the main screen.
Is he quitting already?
Yep, that's it. His head's blown up.
Oh well. One, two, oops. Small vehicle similar. Titanium. Damn. Assembly.
Okay, so we need to move the beam over.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hey, Bridget.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Just streaming a bit of space station manager.
We're all pretty much doing it.
All four of you are.
Well,
Optimized. The optimization continues.
I'm watching yours, Wizard. Does your space station happen to have a captured star inside of it?
Oh, who are you talking to?
Actually, if you want to see what it's next to, it's actually next to that.
Shit.
Oh.
I don't want to build that. No, stop.
Well, isn't that a bit exciting to be next to?
Crap. Bloom.
So that's why your ship was seeming very bright. Reflections.
Ships.
Oh, fuck. Got a bunch of phlegm stuck in my throat.
That's glorious. Thank you so much. Not that I'm streaming already.
It's like nice. Share with the world.
Nice. Thanks.
No
Transfer
problem.
that to. Transfer that to Jupiter Station.
I was gonna hop in here and ask a question, but it's not one that I should be asking if one of you is streaming.
You can ask, but you know.
You can ask, but it depends if we get
Made
an
a
answer.
mistake. Made a big mistake.
Made a mistake.
Was Goda banned for the reason I think he was?
Goda?
Yeah.
Goda's not been banned.
Who?
No, I mean, from playing the future Arma Ops.
He's not banned.
Well, that's what he was spouting off in Arma 3 channel.
No, that's not. He's not banned. He's been set to reserves because he's unreliable.
Oh, alright. Yeah, no, yesterday at 4, Val says you are banned from further Arma 3 ops.
Oh, okay, maybe he is then. Must have done something silly.
Alright, so... Well,
have you played with Goda, John?
I've played with him when he wasn't in my squad, but just joined out of nowhere.
Have you had him in your squad?
Yes.
Oh.
And do you not find him that he doesn't listen to what you say?
He's, to be very blunt, he's disrespectful.
So
during the Barbarossa campaign, when I was part of Valdrona's squad, he joined in our ammo bearer slot, right? And he sat there telling us, "No, I've been playing with you guys the whole time." For reference, Zur was our ammo bearer.
So do you understand why he's not playing with us then?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Very much so.
Well, there you go. Okay, I want to play with people I want to play with. I hate joining. That as simple as that. And maybe he'll find another community that'll fit him.
Maybe, but I doubt it, considering there have been times when he's joined games, picked a very important role, and then halfway through looked at people, said, "I'm bored," and then just logged out.
Yep. Well, best of luck to him on his, finding a community that wants him. Does that help you with your inquiry, Pigeon?
Yes, it does.
Oh, good.
I wonder, Aaron, these materials have different properties and stuff like that. I wonder if it would be worth proposing that you could do electrolysis process on certain materials. Like you coat carbon fiber with certain materials to increase the properties.
I'd be totally down for that if if the learning curve so far wasn't quite steep already.
We were talking about doing the carbon nanotubes and stuff.
Yeah, like there's like additional things that we were talking about, maybe adding to the game, or like stronger materials, superior materials, what there should be worth on the research tree, all that kind of good stuff. I know he enjoys the feedback.
A lot of feedback.
Can't use that in this area, can we? It's too hot, or is it?
I mean, if you're not too sure, anything under 600 degrees, you can use anything.
Yeah, we can extend it in these areas. So yeah, we can. We'll be fine. That's been optimized. Rock paper. Let's go there. Let's edit this up. Well, I tell you, when you get the money though, you're pretty much unstoppable, aren't you?
Yeah, once you've got the payroll going, yeah. I mean, my goal once the money started to come in was to get my first hydrogen, not hydrogen, sorry, my first fusion reactor going.
Yeah, it's not
But
cheap.
That's 29 billion.
Yeah, it's not cheap. I'm almost there. Very soon.
And what I'm doing now is I'm going through all the different material types and trying to refine them, mine them, all that kind of good stuff. See what I can get from them.
Well, Wizard, I think I've got a station at every celestial body in the Sol system. So do. So I've almost completed my goal.
Nice. Yeah, that place where you said there was like a new black hole type thing. That's where I lost my original base.
Oh, right.
I went supernova.
Yeah, I actually built another base up there, but it looks like it disappeared again. So...
Might have been blown up.
Again? Twice?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Alright. I've now got 31 stations, so I don't think there's a limit how many stations you can do. Maybe there's a limit of how many your computer can handle. Maybe. I don't know.
Can't see. I don't think so.
Now until this one gets lit up. It's getting there. Resupply is slowly getting there.
I'm wrong here. Oh, we pulled out of power. Yeah, thought so.
Okay. Just one line.
Yeah, gold's pretty and it's very shiny, but its practical uses aren't really all that.
Come on. Alright, damn it.
Alright, I'm back.
Can't make 2 stations in one area.
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh no, you have to have all the parts connected. Okay, all right. Let me try that.
Oh, you mean having you're on about the same blueprint?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's got to be one per blueprint.
Yeah, I can't make an entire gold station. Sucks.
I am looking forward to if there's any kind of, if like piracy and stuff like that comes into the game.
Yeah.
You'll try and figure out how to defend your assets and secure your resources, that kind of stuff. Be interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be hell,
See how it
hell
goes
for
all
me.
day, innit?
It's gonna be hell for me when I've got a whole bunch of stations spread out everywhere. All right.
Increase your workload a bit too much. Actually.
Yeah, a little bit. 46 million a tick, wizard.
46 million. He's beat me. I don't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
means
but he's got so many more stations.
Yeah, it's just
Do it with
stations.
as little as possible, aren't you? That's probably is that kind of a mini goal? Do it as little as possible.
No, my main goal is to have a station in every single item, like in everything in the entire game. So now that I've done that, I'll go back to the beginning, go back to my original station, and start making it big.
Fine. Do you know what, Apathy?
What?
Challenge accepted. I'm going to do one around every moon, every planet, everywhere.
I've already done that. I've beaten you.
No, you didn't beat me. I beat you. Have you got one around the black hole yet?
Yes.
Right on the event horizon.
I've got one as close. I think it's like 158 million kilometers or something like that. Like it's close.
Let's see where mine is.
All right, this is gonna be a dick measuring contest.
Yeah, it's going to be absolute. The black hole hideout. That's what I call mine.
Black hole research station. Mine is.
With respect to the map, where is it?
Mine is. Oh, okay. It says it's 508 kilometers above. Approximately around that area. I've got one. Yeah, I've got Huddy and Jinxes. Jelly, have you got one? Jelly's asked if we got stations around Huddy and Jinxes. Where is that guy?
Jinxes. Let's see.
Where is that guy?
Station.
Oh, there we go. It's Huddy.
There's a bell. Yeah. Jinxes. It's the one I've just made.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got mine there too. So there's Huddy. There's Huddy, and I think the Jinxes one is there. To make it further to the heat. Move it closer now. I can. Blinding. Yeah, it's mainly used for research, this one. Nothing else. Well, it's got a hotel for money.
I mean, I'd like to push further, but the infantry management isn't quite there yet.
Hang on. Jelly says only body you can't have a station around is P33J Supergiant because you'd need time travel for that. Well, hang on. Hang on one second. Hang on.
P33J, I'm there.
P33J station. I'm there too. But unfortunately I'm there with Sol. Are you solar only?
Yeah.
Yeah, solar only. Yes, that's the black hole. No, it's a white dwarf. I could have been closer. Would need so much solar. Would have been smarter. Hang on, that's temperature. Something like that. Yeah, white dwarf over there. That little guy. I'm assuming over time. Okay. Jelly says that's a white dwarf already. Okay, what happens to white dwarves? They grow, shrink into black holes.
No, I think they turn into a pulsar eventually.
See, I'm actually wondering how fast this all goes down.
Well, if it's real time, like the ships fly around in, then I don't think you've got to worry about it.
Might need a new computer.
I think you'll have finished the game and died by the
Yeah.
time something goes supernova.
It'd be nice to watch. Okay, Jelly says they cool down over eternity, so eventually that's going to go out. Which makes these solar panels I've got completely useless. I've got no other way to fuel this place.
Well, no, because there's heat and there's light and they're different things. It depends on the energy output.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I've got no other way to get any power from it. That's the big problem. I'm as close as I can get at the moment.
Which, hang about. Let's have a look at your stream here a sec.
Okay. Mind you, it's great for research, so it's what you want.
Yeah, see, I'm a lot closer than you, and I
Yeah.
don't need a fraction of the amount of solar panels that you've got.
See, when I first made it, I didn't think about zooming in. See, I could have gotten about... I can always recreate this. Somewhere around that mark. That's where I can actually, I'm just going to do it now. EJ33 Mark II.
We really do need to try and get this stream set up on split screen.
I know. Thanks for that.
Bless you.
Sorry.
How much power does that give me?
No, you're not.
That'll do.
It is a thought apathy.
Yeah.
If Jelly didn't realise that it was me talking, does that mean that he can understand what I'm saying now?
I guess so. See, not enough. Give me another. Yes. Landing pads present. That shouldn't matter, should it? Don't you need landing pads? Damn it.
Screw this.
Can make a look.
I am going to go all out.
All right. Ooh, look at it go. Research going.
Wow, it's mad how many you can run off a Mark II solar panel, isn't it?
It's good.
Yep.
It's really good.
Damn. Structural.
Broken.
The 400.
Oh, I know why.
Sorry, 100. 120. I don't know if Jelly, if you've been watching the stream, but I now have a space station at least in every single celestial body. Sounds kinky, but it's true. Even the sun.
I'm making up money now.
Oh yeah, how much are you making?
More
Aaron?
research.
How much money? What am I at?
I'm making 300,000.
Oof, that's not bad.
Well, it's not too bad for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stations.
Yeah.
A few of them just being research.
Stations.
And that's my goal. I'm going to try to make as much with as little.
Oh, you. Okay. Oh, yes. So Jelly just says he wants to add to the procedural generation so you can have 80,000 more bodies to build around. Yes. More space stations.
It'd be nice to be able to destroy the people stations near yours so you could maximise the market or whatever later on.
What about raid their stations?
Maybe don't raid them, just blow them up, like build a space station laser or something. Laser other people's out of existence.
A giant laser beam. Go full Dr. Evil.
I don't know. I don't know enough about space weaponry, but I don't think there is much space weaponry, is there really?
Just build a satellite.
Nuclear, because they send missiles up, nuclear missiles up to blast them out of orbit.
Just build a space station with your dick shit. So it's got probes sticking out the front. You just stick it in there and wiggle it around.
Need to have a look. Who
trying to make this one bigger. How am I going to make this one bigger?
Depends, isn't it? If you want to build the best, if you want to go by that, I mean, are you going to build the best station for research or for pure commercial income?
Well, the ones near Mars and the Sun are doing the best money.
Oh shit!
Are they worth the most? What are they? Oh no, these are the worth the most because they're research stations. Sorry, they're not making the most money.
Oh, Jelly is now following. Cheers, man. Appreciate the follow. Make more money.
Yeah, there's no biasness follow there. It's my game.
It's my game.
Dirty self-promotion.
What I don't get is why are so many stations around Earth? What is the benefit of being around Earth?
It's gonna be something for the future, I guess.
I mean, there's 3 stations around Earth, but I'm just trying to work out why, because there's no real benefit for them, is there?
I don't know.
Or is it just to be trade with them stations for things?
Well, I mean, I'd like to think, because there are other stations already up there, I'd like to think that if you have a base near there, I believe the shipping fees go down when you're buying stuff. But I could be wrong.
Might make this one too big. He reckons small shipping price, so just buy it. As in small shipping price around Earth. That's probably why they're building there.
I'd like to be able to sell and buy ships. That'd be good.
Get rid of the small hotel. Small.
I'm going to build my first hotel facility, I think. See how that goes.
I've just done one. Just had to go doing that.
I wonder what you found the optimal configuration was for it. Or...
I don't know. It depends where you are. I mean, I've got one. I've got one out and about, and it's literally, it's right on top of a planet. Well, a star, a dying star, and it requires so many solar panels to make it work for such a small actual for what it does. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. So I've got this station. It's right next to. It is Proxima.
Proxima, yeah.
Proxima Centauri Alpha.
Oh yeah, you should have one on each side. On the A and B, Alpha and Beta.
And it is absolutely massive, but the bulk of it is just solar panels.
Okay.
Really? How many is it?
Check my stream out.
So I can have a look. Okay. What, is that a hotel?
Yeah. That's pretty much all it is. It's got a, well, I'll show you in the blueprints. It's got 3 landing bays, a market, and a hotel.
But how many can them hotels hold?
Well, it's got 144 apartments. For the large ring one.
How many apartments do you get? How can I see apartments? Oh, 88. Oh,
yeah, if you look at top right.
Yeah. So maybe I could beat that with using the small ones. Maybe 144. Yeah, I think I could nearly. Give it a go.
But then the downside to that is you've got to have more of them, which means that you've got to have a bigger station.
104 I've got. We're nearly broken. So I can get to 104 apartments, but I run out of energy, so
this works.
I mean, this station that I built, which is just a simple basic hotel, is right on the limits to what materials can handle.
oh god, this sometimes goes weird. I tell you, have you noticed that sometimes it goes a little bit weird?
Small experimentation.
The structural thing.
What do you mean?
Ah, that's why it's gone a bit weird.
Because usually it's something that you've done.
Yeah, it's this. It's like randomly one keeps getting put in over here, unless I'm misclicking.
Experiment.
96 apartments.
Oof.
There we go. That should be nice and toasty for him.
That looks like it's in the same in the same place.
Is it? Oh, what's yours?
What's the map location?
Oh, that's a good point. Manage. It is in. Does it not say it from here?
If you look in stations.
Alpha Centauria, whatever.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Hard place to build there. There's not a lot of energy coming off that dying star.
Oh, hang on. I've got the weirdest shape, weirdest station ever. Very bizarre.
Do I dare imagine?
You don't want to know.
Does it have like? Does it go like fat thin, fat thin, fat thin in segments?
No, in the middle it goes. It's like 2 stations pointing together. Looks very weird, but it's working.
Well, it's definitely a popular hotel. This one, got it fully used.
Let's see, what's that doing with this thing? Storage.
Will this star disappear after time or not?
I don't know.
We
Don't
don't
think
know.
so.
Steel aluminum.
And if I put a station right next to another station, can you see it from that station?
No.
Yeah, no, I
can't.
think you can.
No, he hasn't put it in yet. He is going to.
Oh,
okay.
But you could.
I see
No.
one. I see it here sparkling, like when I zoom in.
Yeah, but right. So zoom all the way in,
Yeah,
right, like you are, and then hit the direction keys to move the map, and it'll follow you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a visual bug. He knows about it. Because I thought that. I was like, oh, there's a station there. It's actually the one that you've just been looking at.
No, I'm out of power.
Okay.
Jesus.
Another interesting thing that you can do as well is if you know the orientation of a grid or a station, you can change its orientation accidentally.
Ooh, what do you mean by that?
Like, for example, I've got a station that currently is able to touch a planet. But if I look at a different station, move the camera, and go back to the original, it'll actually rotate the station to the same angle as the previous station I was looking at.
I'm up to 47 million now.
Well, damn.
47 million a tick. I do need to remake all these stations and make them so they're money makers.
You know what? Yeah, I'm losing money by making these hotels. They look pretty though, but I'm gonna make some more markets.
Well, hang on, Aaron. I've got 2 small ring hotels on my space station, 4 markets, and the hotels are making 343 a tick.
Okay.
And the hotels are, the markets are making 207. So.
Oh.
But I've got lots and lots of landing pads, so it seems to be a fine balance.
I'm getting you. Well, we'll see. I'll see if I can find the balance. That's what I'm going to try and do.
So hang on, how many have I actually got? Yeah, I've got 4 markets and 2 hotels. However,
so what is the optimal? Some parts are overloaded.
It's trial and error, really.
Okay. So...
I try and base it on how many ships are actually in the station. So, like, I'll look at, like, if you've got, say, a hotel ring going on,
yeah,
and you've got all the necessary space to park shuttles in there, but you're only using 50% of whatever's available for the ships to dock, then you know that you're only using 50% of the ring for people to habitat. So there's too many hotels. So then I would add maybe some markets to try and get some additional revenue from the markets.
I'm getting you. So you can't just have a whole, like a station with everything on.
So I'm just gonna mute Discord there for a sec. I'm gonna end the stream here. because 11 o'clock at night, I've got to go to the gun range and be safety officer tomorrow morning. However, we're going to go. There's no one playing Space Station Manager at the moment, which is unfortunate. Otherwise, I'd just go and raid them. There is a guy that's playing Space Engineers. He has a project. It says Space Elevator Project / Drill Through the Planet. So that's going to be disaster written all over it. However, hang around and we'll go raid this guy. Thank you very much for viewing. Appreciate it. I'll stream Space Station Manager again in the very near future. Lots of love. Catch you later. Bye. Oh, stupid tick down on the whole raiding people. You'll get there. Eventually.
Oh, thank you for raiding me, whoever you are. It's very nice of you. Hello, everyone. Welcome.